reason my model's not showing up.
Will you shut the fuck up? Hello, welcome back to Oxenfree 2, second episode.
There we are.
So, I think, as far as I know, our objective should be pretty straightforward, right? Where it's like, our objective is now just to go to the other two locations, set up the transmitters, and then there'll probably be like some final bit where like the ghosts are like, no! And then we shoot them into the afterlife.
Hopefully, yeah. And it was just like, and hopefully everyone survives and we make it out alive.
Oh, I gotta.
Oh.
I don't even.
Oh. Uh-huh.
There we go. Scoozy.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay, we're making our way down just to go back up.
Hey, anyone around? I'm still at the ranger station, trying to find anything we can use. Violet?
Violet's okay. I got her with me. Stay off the receiver unless it's an emergency. Over and out.
Sounds like they're starting to move around. Better keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're dealing with all the ghosts, Mike. This is Ghost Central. They already died once. Ooh. We have to louder.
I guess going east is fine, right?
Yeah,
because going south, because like I'm surprised we haven't gone to the community center yet. You see how it's like its own building on that little island over there, but
yeah,
as you can kind of see that it's gated right now. So I'm assuming that that's going to be something with like Olivia later.
Probably. Mike, hey, none of these guys have died yet. Technically, we've never seen them die. I think maybe potentially. I don't know what the guy's name is. I don't remember what his name is. He's kind of gone through a couple of bad stuff, but you know, no outward death yet.
Oh wait, hang on. Look.
Oh, Jacob. Okay.
Hey, doesn't the light seem weird?
Oh shit! It's this scene.
Oh, we've seen this. Yeah. I think we ended like right after this.
I thought it saved, but I guess not.
It's okay. We're just reminded that
Are your shoes tied?
Olive wants to be in like this place with her parents or whatever, and the ghosts can give that to her. That's why she's like, I will listen to you.
Well, the ghosts say that they can give that to her.
Hang on, look.
Yeah.
See.
Okay.
And I believe she couldn't hear us anyway, so you could have.
No, I didn't say
chosen
anything
whatever.
last time.
Yeah.
Worst thing you can do to someone is waste their time. And killing someone is basically wasting all their time at once.
It was a spider. I didn't know it was in the drain.
And now, that spider that lived in our drain is no longer with us, is it? Animals wax and wane too, you know. Planet Shine isn't just for members of parentage.
So you can have a sip of coffee.
Planet Shine is a
but
dorky
not
name.
The whole mug like last time.
Oh, come on.
Well, maybe 2 sips.
And do you understand why?
I think so.
Is that Olivia for
I just want
no?
her to learn.
And she will learn. Now, what do you want to do today?
I want to do everything. No. You! How did you get in here? You had no right to be
We
here.
gotta get out of here.
We really need to.
I don't know what's going on. Why I can't keep it together.
Man, I'm still being reminded of I think her son throwing her father's coin into the ocean, and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm still mad.
Yeah.
I think you showed the most, like, her choice of self-control is definitely admirable, but I would be pissed.
I think I says that to you after last week's session, which is like Riley's personality will adjust to your choices, like as you're picking dialogue and whatnot. And so we very clearly seem to be on the path of Riley was able to surmount her like anger issues. But it is really
Another time jump?
Parents, I think. The thing is, because like anger issues relate to like situations that people don't really normally get angry to, but like someone finds it irritating and they get angry over it. I don't know. Your kid throwing your father's like coin into the ocean is not something I think normal people would find be unreasonable to be angry about. Like, I would be very angry.
I don't understand what you're trying. Are you trying to imply that he does or does not have anger issues?
No, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I guess anger issues, I feel like normally if people have anger issues, they tend to get angry at even things that aren't even really a big deal. But, like, to them, it's a big deal and they get angry over. The scenario of throwing the coin into the ocean, I think any normal person would find that a big deal because of like the emotional connection. So I would be like, I think it would be crazy for people not to get angry over.
So you're saying that you find it strange that Riley didn't get upset.
On one hand, I'm like, yes, because I would get upset. On the other hand, I'm like,
you're not a mom.
For the self-control.
You're not a mom who's
like,
dealt with her own anger issues for her entire adult life.
That is also true, and but I feel like it's much. I feel like people would empathize very quickly about like getting angry.
I mean, I do want to say as well, like just thinking back onto that scene. By the way, I guess in universe, this is the two characters having this discussion. I don't know, but I will say that I feel like Riley did a much worse job of explaining how the penny was supposed to work, right? Because her dad was an electrician, so he understood the metaphor that he understood how to convey the metaphor in a much more elegant manner than Riley did. Because when he explained it, he's like, I use this all the time to, make temporary connections through wires and things. So when you get mad, just imagine putting all of your energy into the coin, and that'll help you make it through, which is what she needed at the time. Whereas when she's talking to her kid in the future, her kid is like, I'm so fucking mad. And she goes like, okay, well, here's a coin. Just imagine being mad at the coin. And then he did, and he threw it.
That also, yeah.
Because that's what to be fair, I picked the dialogue option, but that's what she said, if I recall correctly, was imagine putting all of your anger into the coin.
Right? It was either imagine your electricity or like try to focus on the coin to funnel your anger. Like, I wish there was a third option that would have said, this coin was given to me by my dad as a way to like channel my focus onto the coin, so I don't have to be angry at everyone else.
It would be kind of interesting to commiserate with your own child, to be like, hey, listen, like it, because in a lot of ways it's a little dismissive, right? To be like, well, not dismissive, I guess, but like it feels a little dismissive to be like, I know. Watch your feet. It does feel in some ways a little dismissive to be like, hey, I know what you're going through. Don't worry, we'll get through this together. Whereas like if you're a child who's experiencing anger issues, like intense anger issues, the child probably doesn't want to hear that. The child probably just wants to be mad, All right, Sab is muted.
I will say her kid was like, I don't want to be mad, but I am mad.
That is true. At least. I wonder what their relative ages were. I wonder if he was about the same age as she was. I was going to look at the sign. I cannot look at the sign, but it will show me this.
Ranger station?
It's whatever that is.
I think we assumed that was that.
I think we assumed that it was the ranger station, which makes sense given the kids. So.
Oh, next looking.
You're pretty good at this stuff, right?
What is this stuff?
Like basic training stuff.
What stuff?
Oh, like general athletics, hiking, basic training stuff. Was this like
He said the
part of
line
the,
right
uh,
afterwards.
you did
Yeah, it's a little weird.
this sort of thing? Was this like part of your training?
My dad and I hike.
My dad and I just went hiking a lot, so I know some of these trails. He teach me basic survival tricks, how to make fire from ice, crap like that. He was just kind of one of those guys.
That's cool. Yeah, my dad was more of a, if you want to learn how to shave so badly, ask your mother sort of.
Ask your mother?
Which, you know, at the time I didn't really mind.
I would
guess
say
I
I'm
still don't.
sorry, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, I'm making it sound like I was forced into bonding with my father. Well, you're...
No, you're fine. You didn't make it sound like anything. My dad was great. He was fine. We were fine. We just didn't do stuff like
We have a lot
hike
of rope.
much. That's all.
And yeah, it is a lot of rope. Tis true. Oh, was there more we could have gone down to the left, by the
You
way?
doing okay?
You kidding? This is my happy place.
All right. Feels like to the
I would say let's
left
go left.
is feels like to the left would be a dead end. So that's worth. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Charlie. Hey, buddy. Wait up.
No, stick together.
Jacob, wait, let's stick together.
He has something.
It's not like a gun, is it? No. Looks
No.
like a...
Some sort of device. Oh, he's gonna lock the door.
Are you serious? Open up. What
Is he wearing a mask? Oh, he's wearing the cult mask.
Yeah.
Gate.
Hey, you, lady. You and Gingerbread here better quit following us.
Ugh,
or
you
bad
kidding me?
things are gonna happen. Seriously.
We helped Violet?
Shut up, dude.
Hey, wait, come on. We helped out your buddy Violet, okay? She was in trouble, and now she's not because of us. And now we need you to open the gate. Maybe we get you out of trouble too? Sound fair?
Violet didn't need you, and neither do I. None of us need you.
This is stupid. Look, whatever you and your little friends are
Don't
doing.
follow me. Don't follow us. Stop what you're doing. Last warning.
Jesus, oh my god, dealing with younger kids
Come on.
once again.
Working
Ugh.
or something? You look exhausted. And I mean that in a bad way.
Oh yeah? Why don't you eat something? And go to hell also. God, you and your entire freak show crew.
It's okay. We'll get him next time. There has to be another way.
Ah, it's just so annoying. If we'd gotten here just 2 minutes earlier.
Punk kids. I mean, I know we're gonna have to save them, but the younger kids are sometimes insufferable, man.
Ranger station. It's just up here. Ugh.
So, Gingerbread, what's...
Oh, yeah. That. It was, this is incredibly dumb, but 2 summers ago, I was at the beach and I went to go to the bathroom in one of the latrines they have there. And as a prank, some high schoolers pushed it over. And I fell out practically naked.
By the way, I do want to explore to the left, but I apparently can't without, unless I want to ignore this guy.
Do we want to push?
Jeez,
Yeah, I
that
don't
really
want to
sucks,
push
man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucked. But
Once again, high schoolers? Ah,
yeah, they can laugh all they want. I don't have homework.
middle schoolers are worse, but yeah, that was not great. In the American system, I mean.
Okay. Whew, okay. That's the ranger station. So, you're welcome.
Points at
Oh,
building.
it is not
Around
locked.
here. Looks like Parentage ransacked the place. Or had a seance? God, I have no idea.
Anybody around? Hello?
Ranger! Are you, in the bathroom? No? Crap. Ah, maybe if we'd come here instead of Cherry. You know?
We don't know that,
We
yeah.
don't know when they left. We could have been too late no matter what.
There's broken glass over here. That guy, God, he totally wrecked the place looking for comm equipment. Little thief must have taken the Ranger's walkie. Spectacular. Why trash everything else?
Is there a phone? There has to be. We might be able to call out.
Oh yeah, there should be one under something.
You mean the thing that's right there? That we're standing right next to?
There's no markings, but a pink sticker.
Oh, awesome. That has to be for the gate. Well, it doesn't have to be, but, you know, hopefully.
I'll just redial the last number.
Okay.
This is Shelly, Park Ranger at Oberon Station. Anyone there? We're not set up for assisted speech.
I'm not gonna lie, not exactly who I expected to pick up. So I was doing this. I was looking for a phone and wanted to redial because I thought that might be because remember Olivia said like stay off the walkie. I thought that maybe he would have called her.
Yeah.
Has there been a crime?
I mean, someone ransacked the place, technically.
I guess that's true, right? Yeah, that is a crime. That's breaking in. But then what are we doing?
The door was open.
The door, yeah, but how do the cops know that?
Well, we called them. Okay, we can't be
Sure.
like, you know.
And I'm sure the person who pressed the button to call the early meeting definitely also isn't the murderer.
Hey, we know who exactly did it. Okay.
Right, we do. How would the cops know? That's
Because
I'm
we would
reiterating
tell
that
them.
fact.
Because we're good citizens.
I'm not gonna
We're
lie.
adults.
You called here is very interesting.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, well, she said that she's going to call the last number that called.
Well, does
so
redial just redial the last connection or the last incoming call?
See, that I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm about to say, because redial isn't really a thing that people use anymore. You used to use redial because you'd always be talking to like the same 2 or 3 people, like, every week or so.
Yeah.
But we don't really do that anymore. We just text. So I genuinely don't know. I feel like it's either report a crime or you called here.
Yeah, we need help is just one of those things.
We need help is like, yeah, no duh.
But it's the same thing as with 911. I'm like, I actually don't think it would do anything.
Yeah,
if we
I don't
called
think that's
911.
I don't think that's gonna improve the situation on the island. But then I feel similarly about want to report a crime.
Yeah, well, she's like, well, we'll take care of it later. Then you just come down tomorrow or whatnot.
Something because it's not like a murder. So I guess you called here.
Yeah, if you want, like, we could ask, like, hey, why'd you call here?
You were...
Hi. I think you called here, maybe?
Oh, hey, hi, yeah, I called earlier. This is the Turnstone Forest Station. I'm getting a few scattered reports of an electrical storm in your area.
Riley,
Wanted
tell
to
her what's
check if
going
any
on.
Fires have started. Have you seen anything? And is Local 43 on standby?
So
I don't
ghosts and
think-
time travel is obviously not going to work.
Yeah.
So the only answer is
like the top one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the green one.
Look, Shelly, I know what you're talking about, but it's not an electrical storm. Something else is going on, and I don't know how much I can get into it without you just hanging up, but...
Okay, slow down. First, can I ask who I'm speaking with? Hello?
Riley and Jacob were both residents. Jacob still is.
So, Riley, it's not a storm. Something else is going on. Okay. I would normally write this up as tomfoolery, but I've been getting too many off-color calls tonight. And I've been hearing other things on my patrols. Stuff I would normally chalk up to coffee-induced auditory hallucinations.
Okay, that's pretty extreme. Okay, yeah.
It's been an interesting night, to say the least. Real interesting. Times 2.
So you'll help us out.
I'll do what I can, but it's not like park rangers are exactly outfitted for trouble gear-wise. Hell, we have to provide our own pens.
Yeah, but what exactly can they
Check something
do?
out, but if you have a walkie, I'm
I mean, they have more authority than like.
Oh, but yo, second
Ooh.
person. Sorry, third person technically. Oh, that's great.
Shelly.
Shelly may have access to like certain places as well, like opening certain doors or whatnot.
Over.
Yeah, Shelly, I'm here.
Perfect, you sound clear. Alright, Over.
Maybe I don't even know. Oh my god.
Now the
Maybe we
problem,
could ask
so the thing is that I always feel like video games do this because I do want to trust the authorities, right? Like hypothetically, that's what the authorities are supposed to do. They're supposed to be people that can handle situations like this. However, I feel like in video games and also in real life, the more people who claim to have authority are entered into a situation, you start getting too many cooks in the kitchen, sort of stuff, right? So, like, imagine we tell this lady, call the authorities, and she's like, okay, and a bunch of cops show up. The kids are going to be fucking freaked out, and they're going to accelerate whatever, whatever they're doing with the ghosts.
No. Yeah, call the authorities. I was thinking either the blue or red. I kind of want to ask blue because if she's somewhere here, kind of the same thing with what's her face, the other person. I'm assuming if she's at a.
Out of curiosity, where are you right now?
Yeah.
Over.
I'm at the Oberon outpost, 15 3/4 miles from you. All right, I have to leave, but I'll be in touch.
Okay. So okay. Because I was gonna be like, even us telling her to get out, like, what if she's at a station, right? That could help us. Just like everyone's keeping a track of like the electrical storms and whatnot. Man,
It's really interesting that it's not an internalized phenomenon. It is very interesting that other people know that something is up. Also, do we see Oberon Station on this? Because it's not where we just were.
Miles? Like, I don't see any other
There's like
buildings. I'm
ruins
hoping
over here.
She's off, because I was gonna be like, I was kind of wondering where she was and if she was somewhere here, because the third option was just get out of here, right? But how would I know? Why would I say get out of here if I don't know where she is? Because what if she's not even here?
Well, that was the thing. She said she said, like, what did she just say? Did she say like 12 and 3/4?
Signal.
No, right. But she said like, oh, I'm like 12. I thought it was like 12 miles, 12 and 3/4 miles away from you or something. Is there a history button? Like, I don't know if there's a dialogue history button. Evans asked to check with her whenever we plan to trust her.
Yeah,
we did that, right?
So we did that last time and she wasn't there.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know about that.
Seems nice.
If Ranger Shelley actually helps us, sure, very nice. Maps with a bunch of districts listed. I guess to delineate which ranger takes which patch of forest in case of anything.
I don't know if we'll find the park ranger geographical coding system particularly helpful.
Luckily, though, I don't think the people that we're talking with on comms, besides the 3 other kids, will be impacted, actually.
By whatever's happening here?
Yeah, like, I don't think they have, like, they're gonna be dead state. Because, like, the fisherman is, like, kind of
The fisherman
random.
seems like
Don't
he's
think
just a
around.
mysterious guy.
Yeah, like, just to kind of give us information if we want it.
I would tend to agree with you. My only counter to that, I guess, would be that I agree. I don't think that any of them necessarily has a dead state, unless literally all of us have a dead state because the radio demons get out and kill everybody.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Hey, when you said your dad took you hiking, sorry, it just reminded me. How's your dad doing? The last time I saw him was back in high school. Yeah, but we were.
Did we already say he was not doing great?
Yeah.
And the clerk asked about you or something, and your dad mentioned how Riley is a name after something. There's a story there, or no?
It's just some dead soldier that died in some town in Dublin. Not much of a story.
But no, that's cool. He also, your dad, mentioned how proud he was that you. I guess you just enlisted, and he was proud of you following in his footsteps. I don't think it was bullcrap, for what it's worth.
Yeah, cool.
All of those sounded
I'm realizing
not great.
that
All of those sounded not
well,
great.
because like her other options weren't stupendous, right? There were a lot of like negative self-talk. But I'm realizing that whenever I'm picking the third option that's not negative self-talk, it's very much avoidance. You know?
Yeah. Well, we've been pretty like forthcoming, which I think is somewhat nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's an opinion. Because it's like we have been revealing information, but then just being like, well, I disappointed him eventually. I'm like, oh, okay, ouch.
Well, that's like a little much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Up or down? I guess up.
But we could, yeah, we'll end up going down. I think what's here is just that.
Lights on over there? Over.
Hey there,
Oh.
Nick. How are the waves? Over.
Well, let's settle on different. I'm an amateur sailor, you know, but I read books. And if you're learning to sail, the first thing you'll read is the ocean is never still. Never trust calm water. But tonight, that's all there is.
That means it's freaky.
Never seen such a thing.
Still, like, frozen? It's not that cold, right? Over.
Right, no, not frozen. I wouldn't be in motion if it was. And yet, merrily I roll along. Common sense would have me steer back home, but I should see what's out there. I'm gonna need a tether, though, so if you don't mind, just reach out on the semi-regular. Make sure I haven't completely gone ass over tea kettle.
Okay, maybe now I'm getting concerned. Maybe we will.
I'll get you a drink. Over and out.
Because I was just about to say I would start freaking out if Nick was like, maybe we should come back, and then an option appeared where we tell Nick to just leave this island. Then I would have been like, okay, so there is something. But now there's like a side quest where we have to like keep.
But it doesn't even say.
Nick.
It doesn't even give us like an interval in order to contact him. It just says, "Hey, contact him every once in a while."
Maybe it's gonna be a thing where we hear scary stuff. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Oh, shiny.
It's another letter.
Because there's genuinely, it doesn't seem like we could have done anything there. One last mystery popped up twice.
I apologize, but you told me not to, so instead I will try to show gratitude. Thank you for not hating me. Thank you for having courage to point out what was clearly right in front of me. Thank you for tolerating the absolutely dreadful coffee I make every morning. Anna would want me to go. Anna would be furious at me for this pitiful little cage I built for myself. I can see her now, flustered and cursing and thrusting me into your arms.
Wait.
M. Who's M?
I don't know, but Anna,
is M Maggie?
Name,
was it Maggie the old lady?
Yeah.
Maggie Altman or something.
Anna, like the one that her mom said she wanted to call her Anna?
Yeah.
Oh.
Best of luck with your life and your heart, though you insist it's not needed. I hope someday you can forgive mine. All right.
What happened here?
Stop that.
I think maybe when we put the transmitter down, we can probably call back into Nick as well.
I could see that. That seems like a reasonable interval. Just like while we're, just wandering. I'm going to try calling What's-Her-Face before the transmitter this time, because I really hope that the game doesn't screw us over, because it says whenever we don't do a transmitter, which is like, okay. In my mind, that's before or after, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're good.
Horseshoe Beach.
Well, convenient.
Well, that was a thoroughly concocted plan by the kid.
The kid's gonna have a gun. Charlie's just gonna shoot us.
Oh, the moon.
The moon.
I keep thinking about what they could be doing, what they could be trying to do. Parentage, the cult, just with all this. You gotta figure, or at least I'm figuring, there's two possibilities. Either they're a bunch of underbaked human beings making underbaked life choices, just thinking this whole thing's a
Oh, you may want to go to the left.
really measuring the consequences.
Olivia seems focused, yeah.
Well, Olivia at least seems pretty focused. I just feel like whatever plan they have is baked. She knows what she's doing, or at least why. Or whoever is telling her what to do.
Or, what if they're right? What if whatever they're trying to do is the right thing to do?
What?
I'd hate to be getting in the way of our one true opportunity at eternal salvation.
Really? You think so?
I mean, I don't know, of course, but, you know, they believe in astrology, soul, warping, crap like that.
Astrology.
Twice a day sort of thing. I don't know, though. Just postulating.
I mean, okay, that's fine, but,
Just trying to remind myself
Jacob, you've never seen yourself possessed, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not succeeding, but trying.
There has never been a single teenager who was also not an asshole. It's, I don't know, biological law.
Yes.
You know, my clueless parents would attest to my being a very good kid in high school. They would, but even I have to admit that if someone had told me I could open a portal in the sky and make things better for myself, I'd have fallen for it. Probably. Especially in this town.
Yeah.
Well, sure, Jacob. I mean, what kid doesn't want to reach out and touch the void a little? See if it touches back, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
This does not mean that what they're doing is okay, okay? We cannot allow ourselves...
Wait, there he is. Hey!
Oh, okay.
Stop!
Jacob, come on, wait!
That's a weird wall. That's why.
Come here!
Jacob, slow up.
Don't wait for me, just go!
Oh my god, no, I thought we were just gonna be like, wait for us. Oh.
Hey, Jacob! You there, buddy?
Told him to just leave, so, you
I'll
know.
take that as
Okay,
a
what do you
no.
think was gonna happen? You think he was just gonna
I'm
stay
not
up there
sure.
off screen?
I don't know, maybe he could have, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Though this is like, it's pretty linear, so I don't know whether or not they would actually do that. Annoying.
It'd have to be annoying. That indicates to me that regardless of what I chose, he would have ran off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this big fuck you rock, but
Who wants to come over?
Who is speaking?
Who? Are you an owl? Tag, tig, tiggy, tips, touch and go, and then you're it. If to play, just say okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay, I guess we're just gonna...
What you want?
Just follow along. Sticks and stones can break my bones. And so can rocks, and so can blocks. Bloody and red, they'll kill me dead. No more night, no more light. 20. 19. Cold. 18.
Oh, okay.
17. Warmer. 16. Heating up. 15. Even warmer. Hot. 14. Ooh, hot. Fire. 13. Burning.
This lamp?
It's the light. The light, right?
Correct.
Eeper weeper chimney sweeper. Had a wife but couldn't keep her. Had another, didn't love her.
Up the chimney he did shove her. Body of the woman was found after neighbors complained about a strange smell emanating from the house every time a fire.
Smells good. 15.
okay, fucking
14.
God.
any indication in the slightest as to what that might be?
12.
Oh, Jesus, I have no idea.
Fucking so the last
Oh
time
my
the last
God.
time it said something about blocks. So I was like, okay, well a bunch of blocks just came out of the wall, so I'm gonna go in that direction, right? Eeper weeper chimney sweeper, something about a man shoving his wife up a fucking chimney? What on earth does that mean in relation to the environment around us? The fuck?
I don't know. And in like 15 seconds?
I don't know. I'm just gonna.
Left.
Cold. 10.
Now, is it cold or colder?
Colder.
Okay, we're
Okay,
going
great.
to
So now I have
Hawaii.
9 seconds.
Warm. 8. 7.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
freaking.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get over there?
6. Warm.
Can I
Can
jump?
you go?
You're shitting me. Really?
Warmer. 4. Heating up. 3. Even warmer. Warmer.
Okay.
Still.
Can you go down here?
Warmer. 2.
Okay.
1. Ooh, hot.
Come on.
Chimney. It's a chimney.
Jesus.
Ah!
Fucking shitty design, dude. Come on.
What have you got to give him today? I'll give him a block. I'll give him a rock. I'll give him a grave. I'll give him a
Okay, so that one's obvious.
If you have any information regarding the disappearance of little...
Is it not this?
Is there an opening here? The footprints almost look like they go into the wall.
Winner! Hickory dickory dock. Who is that hiding behind the rock?
Jesus Christ, Riley.
All of this just to push the boulder? Are they still talking with us?
Ladybird, fly
Okay,
me home.
fine.
Your children are under the grindle stone. Come find me.
Yes, let us go find these demons. Scary. What is that?
A
Shoe.
shoe. What?
What is left? Do you see?
Is this just us?
I'll miss feeding you. I'll miss when you sat on my lap. I'll miss when you would run up to me on the floor.
Huh?
And most of all, I'll just miss you being around.
Okay,
Goodbye,
is this?
Lewis. You'll always
Yes,
be
a
my
pet.
favorite gecko in the world. I don't know what to do next. What happens next at a funeral?
Well, everybody's different, but usually you say some nice words. Funny stories, favorite memories. Any you want to tell Lewis?
Well, I think my favorite memory is when you
Nice.
grew up on Mom's sandals. That was pretty funny. You'd just gone to the store.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about that. Blissfully forgotten.
I hadn't. I'm going to miss him so much. I'm really gonna miss him. You don't need to hug me. It's fine. I'm fine.
That's a tough one because obviously you got it is respecting the child's space and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But the option of no one is watching is also very interesting because that would imply that he is being aggressive due to societal pressures that he feels, whether they're real or not. So
I also like just trying to comfort you, but I think that may also be something was like, well, I don't need that. I'm like,
yes,
I'm not a
that's
kid.
very obviously like, I mean, he's a kid who just shoved away his mom's comforting arm during the funeral of his favorite gecko. I don't think he understands quite the like I don't think he would really commiserate with the idea of just trying to comfort you. So I don't know. I feel like you
got it.
well, because the thing was so like how do I phrase this? I don't know if the video game is going to be this deep, right? Probably not. I'm probably going to end up just going with you got it because that's respecting the child's wishes, right? But there is certainly something to be said about just kind of enabling a child's like incorrect behavior, if that makes sense. Where it's like, if you like, there is a world, or I feel like there could be a world where when we say you got it, this helps perpetuate an idea in the child's mind of like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing by being angry.
I don't think he was entirely angry. I think he was just like more uncomfortable. Like anger would be like forcefully, like just like throwing her down, like something extreme.
What the fuck? He needs to physically assault his mom in order to be angry?
No, Zach.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think he was incredibly angry here. Is
I
what
didn't
I'm
say he
trying
was
to tell
incredibly
you.
angry. I'm saying he clearly has emotional
just
issues.
Angry. Whatever. I would just say you got it. Just
I think
give
you
him some
got. I think
space,
you
'cause
got
it's
it is
also-
fine.
'cause
I
it's
don't think the
also
video
like,
game
okay,
goes
well, if he
that deep.
doesn't need like physical hugs, well, sometimes just being around the person is enough for someone.
That is true. That is true. I could see that.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you want.
It is also his time.
Ugh, he's moving so slowly. I'm sorry I'm getting mad. I'm sorry. I hope I die before you do. I don't want to see you like that. Please don't die before I do.
Not be realistic. No,
What's be here?
Be here may just mean like appreciate the moment that we're here together.
I think that's probably the healthiest thing of these three to say, right?
Yeah, I would.
Because be realistic is obviously like the fucking true answer, right? Like that's like I don't know.
It's like grow up, you're gonna have to deal with it. Which is even difficult. For, like,
I don't know because it like
I
when I hear a kid say something along the lines of like, I hope I die before you do. I don't want to see you like that. That feels like it could lead to some problems down the road, you know? Maybe with self-harm, maybe with something more severe than that. So I feel like be here is great.
Sure.
Get out of tomorrow. Just be here, kiddo. Just be here.
I don't like seeing him alone. Isn't there a way to get him back? I don't like seeing him out there. Maybe
He'll be okay now.
I mean, he won't be okay now.
Well, it's kind of like an afterlife kind of thing. He's doing his own thing now, and he's going to be okay, but by himself. I don't think we should say it's okay to the kid because that's another.
Yeah, honey, it's okay. I feel like is the one that just feels like a platitude. I know it's hard now is like a really honest thing to say, and I don't know if that's necessarily helpful to the kid. Because the thing is that like he'll be okay now is purely steeped in like false like stuff. He's not okay. He's dead forever.
It's faith-based, okay? It's whatever. He's
but what indicates that the kid has faith? I guess.
Oh my god. It feels like you're thinking way too deep about these things now.
I disagree. You're making assumptions about the kid being faith-based.
No, I don't think he has to be faith-based, but like...
I know it's hard right now, but...
No, I want to be with him. I don't want him to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you miss me? His answer is gonna be fucking no. Well, no, he just said that he hopes he never sees us like that, right?
Yeah. I wish she could be something like, well, I still need you. So
it's hard to say stuff like that, right? Because like externalizing somebody else's like reasons for being around leads to, I don't know, like difficult conversations. But then again, this is a difficult conversation in general, given my very frequent pauses. You don't want to be alone. Wouldn't you miss me? You can't be with him. What do you think happens if I say you can't be with him?
I feel like he's gonna get a little more angry.
Like he's gonna get like he's gonna start
me.
right, right, because it's like
yeah.
Because I feel like the anger would bubble up in the sense. So I guess wouldn't you miss me? Feels
one's
reasonable.
directly being like, no, you can't do this, and the other's like,
hey, kiddo, come on. You want to be with him? Wouldn't you miss me? Rex?
Uh-oh.
He's steeping in himself. He's
gonna sink the.
Damn it!
Hey,
damn
what
it!
are you doing?
I don't want to see him. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Mom?
Riley.
What?
Riley?
Wait, where's Charlie? Didn't you run after him?
Yeah, but he got away, actually. He took off over the hill, and I thought I was already getting too ahead of myself. So, came back.
Oh, thanks for trying anyway. I appreciate the effort.
Trust me, my lungs do not. The path he was on funnels back to...
Well, he just did something where now his anger...
Maybe we'll get
I think he's regretful, the kid.
Come on, let's hit the road.
No. But it's... I don't know if the other option would have been him trying to swim and then him drowning, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be really, like, stupid? I mean, and, like, I guess, like, you know, a person like that might not necessarily have, like, the most rational thoughts, but could you imagine him being like, no, I want to be with him? He swims out and he's like, I can't swim!
Sorry, I forgot to kick the rope.
By the way, well, I think we're going up now, but was there anything to the bottom right?
I can check the... see if there's any...
Like, there appears
it
to
is a
be, like,
big
some
beach.
more... Yeah. If we have, like, a...
Looking for sparkle.
Sparkle.
Oh, it's like little lagoon. Little tide pools. Nah, I don't think there's anything
I
here.
guess we're good. It visually on the map feels like a lot, but I guess not.
Yeah.
And also, where did he get that rope from?
That's a good point. Because he's not the one carrying the pack.
Just had a tiny bit of rope in his pocket, huh? Holding out on us? And were we given the ghost force in order to be able to push that rock?
Either that or Riley's fucking ripped, because that boulder was larger than she was in height. Like,
I think I'm gonna call it the ghost force. That's what that's what happened with us.
That's kind of crazy. 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Lovely.
Oh, hey, it's the ruins.
There he is. Son of a... God, these assholes. Hey, get back here. Hey!
Hey, kid, we want to talk. Yeah.
Hey, kid, we need to talk to you, okay?
Ah, damn it.
Oh, take a little tumble there, pal? Get up.
And that was his mask. Okay, so now he's a little more human, I guess.
What the hell do you think's gonna happen now, huh? You have no idea what you're messing with. The powers that they've given us? What? You want to take a swing at me?
No.
Take a free shot, Gingerbread. I got all night. I won't
No.
even move. Land a solid one.
Let's just
Back up, Jacob. Take a couple steps back. We got him.
You ain't got anything, girly. You don't have anything. Do you even know how lost you are out here?
Bro, she's lived here.
A final warning.
You're destroying reality. That feels like the biggest, like, excuse me. You know what's happening here?
Tell us what you and your little pals are up to, and we'll think about letting you go.
Letting him go?
What we're doing tonight is gonna change our lives. Change everything.
Hand over the stuff you stole from the ranger station.
Oh, this stuff?
He's just funny.
Are you kidding me?
Funny.
I know, right?
That's it. I've had enough of this whatever this is. I swear to God, if you don't start talking some sense
Why is he
right
so
now,
angry
you're
right
gonna
now?
get your mouth smacked off your goddamn face.
Hey, whoa.
You understand?
Okay, all right. Enough, Jacob.
No, Riley. You don't know how much him and his little twerp patrol have screwed with me over the years.
Oh, what? Friggin' pranks?
They're not pranks to me.
God, I'm sorry. You're acting like a total psycho right now.
Me? You
Jacob,
joined up.
stop. Just stop, seriously. This is getting bad.
Getting bad. This night is literally falling apart, and it's this prick's fault. Him and his whole crew.
Let me talk to him.
Let me talk to him makes sense.
Let me talk to
This
Yeah,
is
not
that
telling
is
him.
weird though, right? Like, do you think that because Jacob has also been having visions, right? We're not privy to them because we're playing as Riley, but we have seen evidence that he has also been getting visions. I wonder if that's like re-triggering a lot of like emotions
Negative
that he
stuff
kind of
that's
just
happened to him.
repressed.
Yeah.
They think they can mess with me and my stuff. And now tonight.
Just let me talk to him, okay? We don't need all this.
Fine. Whatever. Do it your own way.
So, what? Are you like a cop?
Ooh, okay. Is it I or L? Or
I
J?
don't even freaking know. I don't
Genuinely,
know.
it could be
honestly.
J.
Like, I'm not a cop, but like
Like, yeah,
I'm fixing things. I'm just trying to help. I don't think it's I'm just trying to help because we're trying to stop what the kids are doing.
Right.
Right? So
in that case, J or L? Because you explain, because the thing that I'm a little concerned with is that if this is like clearly this kid's like a delinquent, right? And he's like, "What are you, a cop?" And our answer is, "You explain tonight." In real life, the kid would be like, "Okay, so you're a cop then," right?
and also it's like we just got like a little tidbit. Like, do you think the kid would actually reveal what's happening?
I think potentially, yeah.
Have we gotten enough leeway with the kid for that?
I think that's what this conversation is about. I think this conversation is building that rapport so the kid will give us a little bit more leeway.
I feel like no, I'm not. Because I feel like I'm also, I know he eliminated, I'm just trying to help, but like, I'm just trying to help could also be like a cop thing, I guess. Right?
Yeah, but I very much agree with your logic of I'm just trying to help does not make sense to him because I'm trying to stop him, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Right. So I agree. I think it's actually J. I'm really glad. Like, I know that it's not necessarily the most like engaging content when I'm constantly pausing and stuff like this, but my snap decision would have been I or L, and the fact I'm about to choose J proves that I do need to pause these.
No, I'm not a cop. I'm just trying to fix things. Fix the things that you...
Hey, look, we still kind of said what we wanted to say.
Why you're breaking things at all, okay? 2 sentences. Go.
We're making things right, and tonight's the only night we can do it. You want more?
He asked, "Do you want more?"
Do you want? I guess who else is involved? Because talk is aggressive. I don't care. Just stop is also being very.
That's
blunt, and I don't
counterproductive.
think yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
So we agree with L.
Red. Yes.
Don't worry about us. Explain tonight. Who else is involved and what are they doing while I'm stuck here with you?
I'm not a rat, lady, and what's happening tonight is too important. I can't let her down. I just can't, okay? And besides, I need them to help me too. And I'm not about to start messing with that. Not for you. No way.
That's it. So let who down is clearly Olivia, right? And you
Maybe
need whose
not.
help is kind of just reiterating the same question.
Well, that's why I'm like, let who down does not only have to mean. I think you're talking about, Olivia. Who needs whose help? I think that one is like Olivia needs my help. I think let who down could also mean like because he got powers to do something, or maybe he's trying to fix something, right?
Oh yeah, do
So
they
maybe
actually
he's also
have
who-
powers? Because you
Okay,
said
I
that
don't
they
know
were
what that is.
granted powers.
But it maybe he's like, I'm trying to save someone. So maybe that's who let who down is as well. Or maybe it is just a
I could
don't
say
know.
I am quite interested with L. Or sorry, not L, J.
Yeah.
I could do J.
Let who down? Who are you talking about?
Wait, who's...
Oh, he's getting possessed.
Whoa.
Kid? Your eyes?
It's like he's sleepwalking. I don't know. This is nuts.
Oh. No, he just bazinga'd. Once again, we're all given the option to say, like, you're coming with us, but I feel like I agree with you. I feel like that's, like, 2 steps ahead of like, we first need to get rapport with these kids to then be like, you should come with us. Like, this isn't what you think it is. You should come with us.
Oh, shit. Well.
Hey, look, another bridge. The intense music for the scene is going in and out as you switch channels.
Really, nothing.
I think it's just one of those things where we confront them.
You think it's up or
Maybe
down?
there's a machine somewhere. Probably up, right? Oh, you were trying to see if he's talking to someone, but that was before when this happened to Violet. She was talking.
She
with
was
someone.
physically talking. That is correct.
Yeah.
So what do you think here? Do you think I go to the bridge and try to engage him, or do you think or based on the thing that happened with Violet, do you think that serves no purpose and I need to go to the machine?
Well, we don't even know if the machine's active yet, right? Because last time we had to engage with her once.
I think we
like,
did
the
have to
bad stuff
engage with her
happened.
once. That is true.
What should we do?
Is there an icon?
Leave him, right?
Oh, it's a little red.
I know I'm hearing a radio signal. Maybe there's a way to... I don't know.
I feel like this is one of the times when it would glow red, right? Yes, it is. Okay.
Jesus! Are you sure about this?
Hang in there, kid.
Might help them. I don't know.
Whoa!
Oh!
We have never seen that before. Is this kid gonna be okay? This way.
If you quickly scroll, I think you'll be able to see when it'll... Actually, I don't know how fast you are able to scroll anyway.
Hi.
Father was a military man, and he met the
Oh,
mother
the kid's
when they were
gone.
both cadets, stationed.
But she left. The mother left, never to be seen again.
What do you want?
What do you want? She's gonna be like, we want to get out.
Yeah.
But do you know me? Do you know me is interesting because of Anna?
I mean, that's kind of a leap, but I don't disagree. Right? Because do you know me could be interesting. I don't know. What do you want is cutting to the chase, whereas do you know me is kind of feeding into the confusion of the situation. I don't know.
Well, she just said, she just said, shut up about my parents. How does she know they're talking about her parents? I guess because her mom left, right?
Yeah,
That was
she
the
said
thing?
she said your father, because the thing that was said was your father was a military man. They met your mom, or met his future wife, whatever, when they were cadets, and then she left, never to be seen again.
How do they know that information? I guess.
Well, they did the
I
same
guess
thing
she
in
has been
Oxenfree
talking.
1. They cited.
And also, she has been talking. You know.
That is true. She has been talking, so there might just be invisible ghosts around us. So what do you want to say? Do you want to say do you know me, or do you want to say J or L?
I like J better
I'm okay with J.
because I feel like I know what they want. So.
Know me, or what? What do I have to do with this?
Everything. We will take whatever we need. 4, 2. Your future is.
Oh, big ghosties.
No matter what.
I'd rather just say that you don't make any sense. I do not want to acknowledge that what they're trying to do.
I'm sure that that's definitely going to work in this context of a video game. I'm sure that the radio ghosts
I don't think any
about
of these will actually matter. Actually,
well, I mean, I want to say
honest.
J because that's interesting. They said that we'll take everything we could need in order to make this work, and one of the things that they specifically cited was our future, which we've been seeing.
What
with
they
the
happened
kid.
before? What isn't that? Okay, yes, I do remember that. But isn't that also what they said last time? Is that we want to take over your body, and that's how they get out? And that's
do you think
what
do you think they're referring?
Is?
I guess that's true because because in Oxenfree 1 they specifically said like possessing your body outside of Edward Island, right? But now they're saying like future, and keep in mind we have seen some time travel shenanigans already in this game, right? Because there was that like I wonder if they're literally gonna rip themselves into the future.
That's weird.
I'm gonna say J just because like everything else doesn't really matter.
My future? What does that mean?
Oh, Jesus.
This has been a test of the emergency broadcast system. Stay tuned for further instructions.
Oh, he's okay.
Oh,
man.
There's no blood. Nothing's shattered. I think he's asleep. And not like unconscious, but like sleeping. I mean, that's good, right?
I guess lucky him, yeah.
How good does a nap sound right now?
I mean, paradise, but I'm just glad he's okay.
Yikes. Sorry, Charlie. That looked rough. Both the falling and everything before it.
I'm sorry, but back to the stealing our future stuff. I mean, should we be doing, like, anything about that? How do you want to handle that?
I kind of, the first one, they won't win.
Jacob, it's the same as it's been. We plant the transmitters. We stop those kids. We stop the ghosts. We go home and have a shower.
Roger.
Okay, I'm glad that he's
Everyone's gonna leave the kid?
Yeah, I think so.
What? What are you... Okay, well, so clearly they want us to go to the top of the falls, right? But then we can also go down, because there's like a thing over here.
And, hey, I just want to say sorry about getting too hot with the kid.
You gonna hit me if I don't accept your apology?
Oh.
Okay, I deserve that.
Okay, thank God.
I don't know. It just really got under my skin. I'll be better. Don't worry.
Okay. I don't know, because that seemed like... Okay. I'm glad that turned out okay.
I'd place that transmitter here. I think it's our best bet. It's the highest point in the area. Well, that we can get to, at least.
Fingers and thumbs crossed.
And toes, for good measure.
Fucking... Okay. Still can't do nothing with that.
Here we go.
never gonna believe this. I just got a vision from the future. We catch nothing and get takeout for dinner. I guess we gotta go home. Don't want to piss off the...
Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but...
Red or blue, yeah.
I can say, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're usually the ends don't justify the means, so I'm surprised we're fishing at all. We're not catching anything anyway. Not if we don't use live bait. The guy at the store said so. Remember?
Jesus.
Oh, what are we using? What's the difference?
The difference between what we're using and live bait is that our bait is dead.
Nice. Yes. Correct.
This is taking so long. Let's just go to seafood scenes. Please? I'm trying to be here.
Oh. Be here popped up. Oh, you're regretting it, kid? Okay.
Can we leave? Please?
Ah.
Waiting makes it worthwhile. I'm not gonna say that's some like sage advice that the kid will remember in like a decade. I'm gonna say L.
I like the sage advice. Yeah.
I'll share my hush puppies.
You are young, and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day, you find 10 years have got behind you. Kiddo, this waiting, this is what it's all about. Waiting is what makes everything worthwhile.
Well, it can also still suck. Which it does.
It's true.
Oh, you owe me so much pizza after this.
Definitely sage advice. That was great.
Hey, check it out. I think I got one.
A giant ghost thing pops out of the water. Holy shit!
Hey,
That's
worthwhile.
the fish is the size of the.
I want to eat him tonight.
Sure, if it's big enough.
What happened?
It's dead. Mom?
Jesus.
Find something to hide under.
Okay, was that the first time that like the crazy shenanigans stuff was there?
I think that this is what the.
Jacob!
I feel like this is what the ghosts were referring to when they said we're gonna take your future.
Oh dear.
Because that was the first time that one of those like visions from the future got corrupted. Also, the fact that Rex responded to it is kind of crazy.
I don't get it.
What
We've
the
been
fuck?
doing
What the fuck was the
everything
point?
correct.
I don't
Yeah.
understand. I checked before and after. What the fuck is the point of that?
Because if you could do something right, there would have been an option.
Yeah, there would have been a dialogue box because it's not like
Why?
I don't understand.
Why is it not working?
Once again, the final one that we're going to be doing is going to be that church. Oh,
Is the
hi.
kid over there? What's happening?
Were you buried alive too?
Hey, it's okay, man.
Okay, different vision for him.
Okay, I'm trying to take it. I would take all the seconds, but I just want to get out of here. Charlie must have left, or I don't know what. I don't care. Let's just go.
What about finding Charlie? Jesus, we chased the kid halfway through the freaking county.
Yeah, and we found him, and then, nightmare. So seriously, screw Charlie, screw this waterfall, screw everything.
I think Jacob's having a worse time.
I think Jacob's having a much worse time than we are.
Oh man, guys.
Like the visions I think he's having are
I keep
crazy.
seeing this, like, this kid. And he knows me, and yeah. You're not getting that?
No. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
I think she's asking about the visions.
Sorry.
To the left? Wait, can we go to the left? Or were we there before? Because we came down from the bottom. I think, yeah, we're fine. That's where we were before, right?
On this side, yeah.
Slippery. Watch.
This is where
okay.
Rex was standing.
Oh, I saw you down.
Toggle transcription. I saw it. You doubted me, but I saw it. A flash of green right at sunrise. Blink and you'll miss it. Well, I didn't blink. Next time, I'm waking you up to watch you with me. You've been warned. Don't worry. I'll make coffee. That's interesting. So, I don't know. Are you familiar with the myth of the flashing green light? Familiar
not
with this
that I
at all?
remember. I feel like I've heard.
So it featured in fucking Pirates of the Caribbean as like a thing, but I think it's a common myth that all like primarily like coastal / port regions have, because I learned this when I was living in Massachusetts, because we have like Cape Cod and stuff. But the idea is that it depends on which ocean you're on. In the Atlantic, it's always sunset, I believe, is what I was always told. Where it's like the very instant that the sun dips below the horizon, there's a flash of green light, and that represents like a bunch of souls moving to the afterlife, is the idea.
Whoa.
And my understanding is that on the Pacific Ocean, it's the opposite. It's the moment of sunrise instead. But it's the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe that's like, I'm assuming that's kind of what they're tapping into here. The idea of like this green flash representing some sort of transient state between like real world and the afterlife or whatever. But that's like a big myth from when I was growing up. It was one of the reasons why I wasn't as blown away by that part of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie as other people were, because I was like, yeah, it's the Green Flash. Duh. Could you imagine if that kid was being possessed and instead of going to help him, we just went down to pick up the thing?
Over.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here. Over.
I've been getting calls from local residents concerning sightings, I guess. People reporting seeing what I would assume is a sort of bioluminescence out in the storm. They're not talking about the situation above Edwards Island. This is something else, but it's hard to get a visual from my station, even with the binoculars. Have you seen anything like glowing objects?
I would say, aren't there the portals?
I don't understand how that's not something that everybody can see, right? Because shouldn't there, like, she said, like, not the situation regarding Edwards Island. It's like, okay, so can you see the big fuck you triangle above Edwards Island? Right? Like,
yeah. It's hard.
I want to say J, because I don't know, because it, like, I find it so difficult, because it's like, I should just say that there are ghosts. In a genuine sense, I should just deadpan be like, it might be the ghosts. But that being said, I don't know exactly how much of this is being exposed to other people outside us. Right? I'm going to say J.
Yeah, I like portals and stuff.
They could be talking about other portals. And when I say portal, I mean literally a portal. It's a triangle cut in the sky. There's more than one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to investigate, and it'll take me probably half an hour. Just wanted you to know. You can still contact me.
Don't.
If you have any questions.
Don't. I don't think she should be going anywhere.
I mean, genuinely, I think it might be more helpful to get. I mean, the thing is that it's not like the kid. Like, as far as we know, the only antagonists are the ghosts and the kids, where the ghosts seem to only be able to possess certain individuals, and even then, the individuals aren't really aggressive, right? It's just intimidating and scary because it looks like they might hurt the person, right? So, like, worst case scenario, she gets possessed, but then to do what? Like, usually the ghosts are possessing people
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, because that's actually something I was thinking about from last week that I'm only just now bringing up, I guess, which was that, like, I'm always so fascinated by the way that the ghosts only possess people to communicate, and never possess people to literally just make them do stuff.
Well, that's a weird thing though, but like they do get possessed, and then Violet like threw herself over the bridge, right? But like then the time shifted, and we had
And
to
she
do
was
that
in like a
again.
time loop of just constantly dropping herself off the bridge.
Yeah, so I don't really know what's up, but
You say,
I don't
okay,
know.
I or L?
I or L? I wanted to say J.
I think that it would be more helpful to see if she can get any extra situation going on. Like, who knows? Like, I'm thinking that maybe Shelly is going to tell us, like, oh, I saw mass people going over to the church. And then the game's going to be like, oh, we should head to the church. You know? Obviously, I'm thinking about it in, like, video game sense.
But...
Well, because what else is, like, how else is Shelly going to help the situation? She said that she can't quite make anything out from her station.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with, like, Nick, right? Like, kind of something's happening, but it's not like he's essentially helping us with anything. We're kind of just existing alongside whatever's happening with him.
I don't know. I'm going to say that Shelly's, like, her own person. She is a ranger.
Say I would prefer I then.
More specific.
Okay. Well, keep a lookout for any creepy people in masks running around. They're kind of the bad guys here.
Okay, good to know. I'll see if I see anybody. I'll check back in with you, whether or not I see anything. Over and out.
What? How do we get back?
How's the weather, Nick? How's the water?
Like glass. I don't mean see-through. I mean sharp. The water, it looks jagged. Like you'd cut yourself to shreds swimming in it.
How is that possible?
You took my line. All I know is I'm sailing through it smoothly, so hey, gift horse, mouth. A drop did splash its way up, though. Cut me right on the eyelid. Put gauze on it. Nothing like blood on the pupil to wake you right up. Coffee schmoffy.
You're a proper pirate now. Let's find you a parrot. Maybe some scurvy for kicks.
I'll name it Riley if I do. Still floating? Appreciate the check-in. Keep your eyelids safe, kid. Over and out.
Okay, can we... Yeah. We could just ring... I don't know if we need to tell them. Nothing from Evelyn?
This bitch best be dead, or else the game is pissing me the fuck off. Whenever you plant a transmitter, call me. Okay, well, I've tried calling you multiple times, and the video game said no.
People really love tagging everything up here.
Oh, that.
Look at that skull face.
Yeah, like when
Oh, I saw that a while ago, yeah.
Rawr.
Something about it being old just makes it more acceptable for some reason.
There is a little beach down there, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't particularly
Think there might be a sparkle down here?
So you can walk around. And maybe something where Future Sparkle? Honestly, and when you said Rex, it's where Rex was standing. That's an interesting thing to bring up. Maybe it is. We just have to pay attention to where Rex is standing in our future vision.
Well, because he was, where he threw the penny, there was nothing there. It is interesting, though, because, like, the explicit in-game explanation for why those things are there.
Oh, look. It says that a house, a cabin, was here in the 30s, but a passing transient accidentally burned it down when failing to extinguish a cigarette. Yikes. Only you can prevent forest fires, kids.
Oh, it's interesting. Didn't know that.
Okay, cool. But the in-game explanation for us finding these letters was he said he was asked to bury them by Maggie, right? Well, what did you do there? Did you bury it in a rock?
Zach, don't we need to keep going right? Why are we going left?
Saba, where on earth would we be going?
We're going to the because we went to the.
We just
didn't
were
go
at the
furthest
water.
Right,
we were just at the waterfall.
Oh, we have to go back. Oh, so we did do the furthest right one. Okay. So now we have to go all the way back to the left.
Yes. What do you think we? What do you think we just did?
I'm not sure. I was like, I don't know. Did we make it to the end of the map? I don't remember where we were.
Okay, I'm glad you're paying attention.
Charlie, are you there? Over.
Violet?
Well, hey, Riley, hold up a second. Listen to this.
I don't know what happened, but I ran into that lady in Gingerbread. The lady stopped Jacob from, like, getting into a fight with me, practically.
Oh, really?
That's on his, I think.
Actually, her and that guy helped me out a little. I'm heading to the church now. Over.
Okay.
Stop talking on open air. Shut up. Wait. But is the plan to still run the radio station and kill their transmitter array? Over. Shut up. Seriously.
There is no plan.
No plan. Bye. Over and out.
Did they say something about...
So, is that true? What they were saying? That they can somehow disrupt our transmitters?
Technically. They mentioned a radio station. If they can hijack the frequency, or broadcast the station's signal in the right way, yeah, it could smother our array. Which, isn't good, obviously.
Where could they possibly do this?
Olivia's group owns the lease on the community center, and...
There you go.
Oh, look, the place you were asking about.
Video games.
It's like public access, but worse.
Your inability to put content in it without it being super relevant means that it's obvious what we're going to be doing at any juncture.
You know, if we can get to their equipment and turn it off,
Okay.
or just break it first, I mean, they're not there yet.
I'm gonna go take a bar break real fast. You keep going.
Okay. I think it's the only option we have.
All right. Counter thought. What if they beat us there?
Well, we can't let that happen. You know, when I first heard about the frequencies, the weird radio chatter, I thought, man, Maggie, really onto something. Way before any of the rest of us was. And this is weird, I know, but I couldn't help but think about how I'll be looked at later by anyone who knew me. The lonely old hermit who was right once. Just don't want my life to be defined by inertia. If that makes sense.
Just don't let it be. Not for yourself. And who cares what anyone else thinks about how you chose to spend your days? They were yours.
I have visions of me in the future, different dogs, different shows on the TV. But I haven't left. I haven't done anything. I don't talk to my brother in New York really ever, and I think it's because he feels bad for me. I just hope he's wrong to feel that way.
Well, you're sure as hell doing a lot tonight. Kamina would probably be consumed with time ghosts if you hadn't been around to help stop it.
Thanks, Riley. I'll quote you on the Christmas card I'll send him this year.
Oh. I knew I forgot something. I didn't update my category. Damn it. Dang it.
Did you forget to update your category?
Yes. It's fixed now, but I always forget because it's never there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The only thing you really missed was that Jacob shared that his brother thinks very little of him, or at
Yeah, and
least
he's
his.
gonna send a Christmas card because he felt bad or something. He doesn't feel like he's got value or whatnot.
It was something along the lines of like either he perceives this or his brother says that he doesn't really do much, you know?
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, I don't think I'd be able to do that. They literally jump and they have to pull themselves up.
Boy, howdy. Sure is a lot of backtracking. Unless there was something that I missed, like some sort of gondola that would have taken us back to town. Holy cow. Once again, the environment is beautiful, though.
Oh? I'm here, yeah.
I'm here. Hi. Over.
Riley, hi. So I didn't find anything on my spot check outside. I scoured the North Woods for a bit before heading back due to the weather, but when I made it back to the station, I had this message on my answering machine. Here, I'll play it for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a very funny comedian. I know funny. I have funny on speed dial. That was not funny.
Two cannibals are eating a clown. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" Riley.
Like, maybe one of those people you mentioned.
I'll see what I can find out.
Anybody else around?
I don't know, but I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Call me if you need anything, or, see anything. Over and out.
So that's interesting. So that was clearly a voicemail left by the same fucking weird thing that was making us like find the chimney and stuff, right? Because that was and clearly some form of time ghost, right, or something akin to that. But why was it so focused on funny? That's weird, right?
Maybe they find what she's doing amusing because of its futility.
So you think but like I guess if so do you think so do you think that, because I agree, I can make sense, I can make that make sense in my mind. However, does this mean that the entity that is communicating with her in this way is not, it doesn't want her to stop? Because remember, it was the one that
so far,
it was
my brain's telling me that they know that she's involved now as well, and I don't know if it's warning us.
I guess I'm just a little confused as to whatever the entity's intentions are, because like you would assume that all the time ghosts want us to stop, right? Because the time ghosts want to come back to life, essentially. And so it's like, if this is a time ghost that's like taunting us, why did it help us with the boulder to get into that cave?
Hey, I was meaning to ask. You know, in my house.
Hard.
In my bedroom is this thing I've been working on for like years. Clay sculpture. I can't remember if I covered it up or not, but
shiny.
Assuming I didn't, and assuming you took a look, and assuming you formed an opinion upon looking, what might that opinion be? Lots of assumptions there, I realize. But you can't make an omelet, am I right?
Sorry, can't say I noticed it.
Oh, well,
Something must have gone wrong with their whatever they were doing.
Since you didn't want to hear it, I'll just have you read it. Our work will not yield results you're looking for. It just won't. Tom, I'm very sorry to say, is beyond our reach, beyond anyone's reach. Though hypocritical of me to say, I encourage you to look forward. If that's as impossible for you as it is for me, then perhaps try to change how exactly you look back. take Hank to visit Tom. I know he's an infant for now. It's not for him. And when Hank is old enough to understand, tell him about his older brother, about Tom, that small patch of earth, those letters carved into stone. They can be so much more than a place for pain. The world has enough of those. Make it something else, something better. Thank you for your help. My work would never have grown as it has without you. Now go find Hank and take a walk. And if you see me there wandering, do wave. Maggie. Who the fuck is Mel?
Wonder if Mel's actually M we've seen before.
That's interesting. It could be. I don't think it, because Mel is short for Melissa, right? Or Melanie or whatever. Something along those lines. And that's a name I don't recognize.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. You don't really go into someone's house and expect, sculpted clay. Well, if we don't die nightmarish deaths that they show in advanced mortician classes, maybe I can show you the work in progress. And maybe
does he want us to go back into his house?
I'm not doing that. All right, so it's south. So this is where I wanted to go before, and then the game said, nah, never mind. So we're going back to where his car was. Yeah.
Man.
Wait, no. Sorry, we're not. We're going to
the community center.
Yeah, we're going to the community center. Well, okay, so we do. So actually, I do need to. Wait, no. We're going this way. We go across the bridge. Are we gonna spit? And he's also not gonna spit. Okay.
I liked it here.
What makes you think we would like it here?
I don't know, but maybe then I guess just say, why did you ask?
I guess so.
Because she did have her memories with her father here.
She also had memories of her childhood, which does seem like it was a great time.
Wanted to see new places? That's always a...
Wanted to see new places on the map, I think. Other than where his rank put him, my dad never really traveled.
I like that they gave us the rest of that.
And I just didn't want to be like him. At least not in that way.
You doing okay? Just want to check
in. I think, sorry.
Sorry, Jacob. I'm just not in the most talkative mood right now.
Yeah,
oh, there was a shiny on the ground?
Where? Oh, yeah, you're right. There you go. Good catch.
She was still trying to experiment.
Mel, I still cannot believe the progress we've been making, and yet it feels as if we barely begin climbing. Between your theories about the potential of electromagnetic field and the technology we're developing, I feel illuminated, the bright light of possibility. I'm hoping for our next experiment we can try a new location, though I must say the silent audience of headstones is soothing to me, for however strange that must sound. I must confess, I took a look at Tom's headstone out of unconquerable curiosity. My deepest condolences. So young, too young.
This is before.
This is before the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk up to this rec center or the community center, and like Olivia's gonna be there with the fucking katana.
Or they, well, no, I think Olivia sounded pretty, like, you're telling us the plan. Or I was like, are they just juked us out and they're actually somewhere else?
It really is just the 3 kids, though, which seems crazy. Oh, that's unlocked. That wasn't like that before.
Is this gate normally open?
Not this late. Olivia might have beaten us here.
Maybe it's only one of the kids. Or maybe it's the other kids without Olivia. And we can
they'll be like,
ah! You really don't want to do this, kids. A whole hour has passed.
A long way to go for an hour.
in the clear. So, if we're right, there's radio equipment around here somewhere. Let's just find it and destroy it before they get here. We can start upstairs, or just wander.
Okay, but are we sure that no one else is here? What if there are other members killing goats in the basement or something?
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
What a very interesting, like, non-denominational denominational church.
If I were a radio station transmitter with a long-range antenna, where would I hide?
Huh. Is this an altar or something? What's planet shine? God, I keep hearing that from Olivia, I think.
Yeah, this is weird. See those symbols? Wait, I remember now. Those markings when we walked in, they looked so familiar. I've seen these around town. A lot. And they always looked kind of, you know, amateurish. Like young people made them. And with a purpose and a sequence. I think it's how Olivia and them communicate. Right?
Are you saying they copied these? Or what?
Maybe. Yeah, I just wonder what any of this has to do with...
Hello, hello. Are we all shimmering tonight?
Yesterday evening, the world had its first glimpse of the far side of the moon.
Are you saying they copied these? Or what?
Oh, I hate when you do this.
Let's just find that station equipment before anything...
Distorted screeching noise.
There's a star map here. And a lunar calendar, too. It's hard to read.
It's a pretty cheesy font for a cult. Some of this looks Babylonian. They look like hieroglyphics. Basically the same as Sumerian, with some extra stuff tossed in.
Huh. Well, okay. I wonder what the hell Babylonia has to do with any of this.
Beats me.
It is hard to imagine a cult putting on a stage show, but I guess anything's possible.
Should I continue checking out this room by going up the stairs, or do you think I should move to the back?
I don't think there doesn't seem to be like much else in there, because there's also top left.
Imported from the finest chandeliers are us, I'm sure.
Chandeliers are us.
I would say it looks like craft show art, but craft show art has more intensity. Door says observatory, but it should say locked observatory.
That isn't how you spell observatory.
The stairs don't do anything either.
That's close.
Actually, wouldn't they want the highest point? Oh, maybe we think. Okay, so this was just for some
coffee machine. Cool, guys. Looks like there's a receipt here for some military hardware. Oh, this is odd. Parallaxing can happen even when waning. There's a construction paper clock here that goes to 32 in the morning. And, oh, a photo of a bumper sticker that says, "Reach for the stars."
Really? That's odd. Kinda silly, to be honest.
Hey, Jacob, I have to ask, what's going on here? I'm not getting a vibe here, you know? This isn't nefarious. It's just not. This is people who've taken stargazing past, you know, like what some people would call normal levels, but...
But it's not really. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's all just a little too...
All of these are kind of same. Yeah.
Like, too positive energy?
Sure, yeah, but... whatever, so they're not evil. Or don't appear to be. Yeah, they still play bad music on Sundays, so let's find out where and rip out the circuitry.
Oh! This is...
Whoa!
We used to call them casters in the army. It's a radio with a broader range. It'll work on that lock back in Garland. Radio locks.
Hey, we unlocked the radio lock. It's funny how this is the exact same pattern as the first game.
Well, found the antenna. Looks too sturdy to damage, honestly.
Yeah, looks like it's from the 50s. Or 40s? Military tech from that era looked very similar. This stuff is made out of alloys that ain't gonna bend. Let's find the control panel that works it.
Okay, look, so I think we did right. We went around. Okay, prayer room.
That is kind of cool, actually. I like the aesthetic of that. There's no way that something fucked up isn't going to happen in this big-ass building, right?
Oh, these are these kinds of ladders. And the kids aren't here, so I don't know if you juked or something.
Hey, Jacob, there's something off about the floor here. It feels hollow, right?
Or box.
Or the kids are underground, I guess. Girl, if we're barely able to push this box, that boulder.
That boulder was made of styrofoam.
See? This goes down
Or we had ghost power.
Looks strange. There's no keyhole or combo. I don't think I've seen anything like that before. How would they ever open it? Why is everything here so weird? And not in a good way.
Inspect panel just to be told that it's radio waves.
Holy fuck. Oh my god!
This is a lot of scrolling.
Oh my Jesus! Is it gonna tell me what the panel number is?
I knew the radio from upstairs would come in handy. There's a radio lock on the panel here. It's old.
I know, just tell me what the frequency is.
Alternate frequency RF signals to control the deadbolt. But
hey, I'm learning right now, okay?
Broader range to tune in its code and unlock it.
It's not really like a real technology though. So, the idea of a radio lock is the most hackable thing in the world. It's not telling me!
Do you know about parent? What?
Heard of parentage?
Oh, Lord. God, yes. I have heard of the effing parentage. Sorry.
We haven't even been streaming for 2 hours? Oh my god.
The number of times I've had to deal with their naked forest dancing ceremonies. It's like, okay, wanna dance naked? Cool. That's why God invented backyards. Over.
Sounds harmless, if annoying.
I mean, look, they clean up after themselves. That's better than a lot of park visitors. But still, there was this one member, though. She died a few years back. Don't know. Wasn't so hippy-dippy. More a scary Harry. More scary than...
How so?
She hated parentage more than me, but she was still a member. Just some bog-standard old lady complaining about how the old ways were dying out. Kids these days, usual tap dance. I had to drive her back home once after she twisted her ankle during one of their naked dance-offs. The story she told. That's when it started to get scary.
Super horrific?
I'm talking the gritty reboot of the Inquisition. Apparently its founders were a lot less into naked dancing, and a lot more into fire and bodies.
So it's like...
Pin in that, I gotta do a quick walk around. There are sleeping skunks in this area, and they're not fond of talking alarm clocks. Check back later.
So it's like the origin of this was previously burned bodies and stuff like that.
Nick, it's Riley. You didn't
But
sing,
then they
right?
changed into something harmless.
They changed into something more harmless. It seemed like once the Olivia's parents took over.
Not a friendly one. We're not quite in Charlie Foxtrot territory, but, you know, if the weather gets worse, I can still handle it, but hopefully I'm the only idiot tooling around out here.
Ah, my dad was Air Force. Electrical engineering, though, not a pilot.
Yep, you sniffed it. Served years back. And similar company. I didn't get to fly either. Couldn't speak for the current state of the service, but when I was your age, everyone was itching for the fastest, shiniest bird in the coop. Everyone wanted to fly. Everyone. I wanted to explore. I wanted the shuttle. Let the flyboys have their pitching contest. I had my eyes elsewhere.
I wonder how it worked.
Ever see the inside of a shuttle? Over.
Sure. On TV, like everyone else.
Oh.
Too tall, you see. They cap astronauts at 6'4".
Holy shit, this guy's enormous.
Genetics.
6'5".
What you gonna do? Not like I could cut my feet off. Though the thought had occurred.
really sad. I mean, come on. Surely they could extend the ceiling, right?
Now, they didn't have room to fart in that shoebox. I can't blame them.
She said, okay.
Never quite shook the bug to, you know, stand somewhere no one else ever had. That's why I bought the boat. So far, all I've found is seaweed and styrofoam. Anyway, thanks for the check-in. I'm heading further out, see if I can get a better view of it all. Reach out when you can. Make sure I haven't drowned. Over and out.
It's like, even if we have reach out, though, if he's drowned, then it's like... Evelyn's just doomed.
Evelyn just doesn't exist. Evelyn's just gone.
Evelyn's, you know, one with the spirits. Okay.
Yes, I think. A raccoon would be fun, but I don't know.
A raccoon? What?
But that's all I have. My architecture remains unaltered, and things are no longer wholly new to me. The dangerous experiences of youth, it turns out, weren't so dangerous. And the retirement plan will never come. I think if man's creations could withstand the
I don't know, some talk show.
Autumn of the 12th.
Baseball.
Oh, that was... Nice.
Yep.
We're still going. Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh, there it is.
Jesus.
Fine radio unlocking.
Whew, thank God that worked. I was completely out of ideas. Cross your fingers, there's not just a bunch of old blankets down there.
Oh, look at this! Look how cozy that is!
Yeah, there's actually golden lights.
I'm gonna pause and ask you a question, just something a little fun, since we've been kind of going hard on Oxenfree for the past 2 hours. Would you live in a non-traditional bedroom?
You need to give me an example.
So I'm thinking, so obviously the exact thing that made me think of this, because I've thought about this a couple times, of like, this is clearly like a bunker that's been renovated into being some sort of study/office, right? Could you imagine if you were living in a house that was built in like the 50s and your bedroom was the secret escape tunnel that led to a room that was furnished to be your bedroom? That'd be kind of sick, I think, right?
It would, just as long as it doesn't take a lot of effort to get there.
Well, you know, I feel like the ends justify the means a little bit there. Like, I don't know, something of that caliber would be really cool. Like, another one was, once again, we'll get around to playing it one day, but Tangle Tower. One of the characters' rooms is literally just the top of the tower, and it's a full 360-degree view of this giant, like, multicolored fluorescent lake. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. There's something about, like, non-traditional living bedroom spaces that I really enjoy. Like, not, and I don't even just mean, like, oh, you decorate it so it looks a little funny. I mean, like, I legit want the room to be of a different, I don't know, I guess different structure. I think I asked this before. Did you ever watch Codename Kids Next Door? I'm assuming no.
No, I don't think that was one of the ones I watched.
I think one of the, first off, very good, as is everything that I watch. But the I think that this interest in quote unquote non-traditional bedrooms kind of comes from Codename Kids Next Door, because the idea was that every group of kids, like every team, lived in a tree house. And the trees were always enormous, right? They were always like giant, you know, things. But then everybody always lived in like a really creative bedroom in some way, shape, or form. So like, for example, number 2, who was supposed to be like the engineer of the team, he just lives in the fuselage of a crashed plane. Like, he literally just ripped out he literally just ripped out the front seats of the plane and put his bed in there, and he's just living in the cockpit with the thing open. And sorry, by plane I mean jet. Like, it's a jet plane. And it's like, you know, that's like really cool. Or like there was a different sector where the idea was that it was like I think I want to say it was Caribbean, but it was supposed to be like they were all essentially like pirates, right? They were all like Caribbean kids pretending to be pirates. And so the kids, the leader of that group's like bed was at the helm of the ship, but remember the ship has a giant fuck you tree going through it, so his actual bed was like a hammock with the helm, and whenever he would go to sleep he's just holding on to the helm of a ship that's not moving. And I don't know, there's just stuff like that where I really like that like mental aesthetic of, like I said, a non-traditional bedroom in that sort of way.
Be interesting. I don't know. Once again, if some of it feels like it's a little difficult to get to, it's kind of like, oh, have a boxcar, you know, like a train boxcar as your bedroom.
Dude, that sounds sick!
That one would be easier to get to for sure.
Well, imagine. Well, I guess this is literally like hobo territory. But imagine if you had a train, like you had a boxcar, like a carriage that was literally just on a moving train, and that was just your room, like your house was just in that boxcar, and you would just be moving across the country constantly. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know.
That would be more interesting.
I feel like it's an extension of that aesthetic that I've talked about before, where I really love the aesthetic of something that's like rickety and about to fall over but never does. Ever described this before? Do you ever remember, I want to say it was a Don Bluth movie. It was definitely not Disney, but they did a movie for Anastasia. And there's
I loved Anastasia.
Okay, so I believe it was in Anastasia that there was a scene where there's like some witch or something like that, but her house is on top of an enormous stack of books. And the idea is that like as they're climbing it, the books are like rickety and wiggling back and forth, and it looks like the whole thing's about to collapse at any second. But then she gets to the top and everything's fine. And like the house is still rocking back and forth as if it's like, you know, on the ocean. But no, it's just like it's like a stack of books that stretches into the clouds. You know what I mean? And there's something about that aesthetic that I really like. And so there's something like, I don't know, I think it's like an extension of that where like with these quote unquote non-traditional bedrooms, yeah, it's like in a way it should be really inconvenient and it should be uncomfortable in a lot of ways. But due to the uniqueness of the situation, I feel like that makes up for it in a way. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to take a little bit of a breather from Oxenfree, and I figured that this was a topic to bring up.
It was interesting.
Dust is getting.
I don't think I'd ever do something like in a bunker because I don't want underground. But
dude, I love underground.
Look at this stuff. That's a Rhino 320. Oh, control board for the station. Check out the antenna cord going up through the floor. She would have won beauty contests in 1978, but not so much now. Okay, let's smash it, or something. It just can't be functional when Olivia gets here.
Man, it's a shame to just wreck it, you know? Doing the Lord's work is never easy.
Okay.
No, it is not.
Wait, are we really gonna smash up this computer?
Whoops. I guess the cult members will need to get their traffic updates from some other source now.
Okay, that's done. Let's...
Oh shit, the kids are here.
Wasn't in your shed.
Be quiet.
No.
Quiet. I want to hear this.
In your shed. It wasn't in the shed because he doesn't keep it in the shed.
Wait, Olivia.
Oh, are we supposed to go up? Because they're gonna come down here, right?
Well, we need to, I think, leave.
The door's
I
open.
think you open. Yeah, maybe go to the right.
A toolbox somewhere? At one point, but what was that?
Go out the other door.
I literally can't.
Oh.
In here.
Okay, let's take a breath.
Take a breath. You're standing in time devotional, you disgusting piece of garbage! Do you have any idea where you are? This building, these walls, are sacrosanct.
Okay. I know you're upset, Olivia, but let's talk, okay? We're here. Let's talk.
Talk? I don't talk to earthworms.
Like she's delusional.
Understand what? What are you even trying to do? Is parentage?
Parentage has no idea I'm even here. My aunt and uncle are clueless. They never approve of the ceremony. It's off chart. I'm taking it myself.
Olivia.
Charlie, take them down. You have your knife, right?
My knife?
Oh my god. I think the other two think she's going crazy though.
I think that if we had been like less helpful to Violet and more aggressive to Charlie, I think he'd be like, hell yeah. Right? Now, do we do whoa, hold on, as in this is crazy, or do we do I wouldn't do that because we're level-headed Riley? She did do basic training. She should know a little bit of CQC. That is part of basic training.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would say like, whoa, hold on. We're suddenly talking about like killing people. This is kind of crazy, especially for kids.
So you think I or Jay? I mean, that's what I mean. To be fair, that's exactly what Charlie's saying right now.
Yeah.
So I or Jay, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't care between the two. I would say, whoa, hold on. I guess that's what I said before.
I think I'm okay with that. I ask because I'm essentially 50-50 torn, and if you feel preference towards Jay, I'll do Jay.
Kidding me?
Okay, whoa, slow down. This is getting insane.
Charlie, focus up. Don't listen to their bullcrap. Come on.
She was nice to me before.
What does that even...
It has to be
It has to be Jay,
It
right?
has to be Jay. Yeah, it has to be Jay.
Charlie, there's nobody here that can make you do anything you don't want to do. I gave you a second chance at the waterfall. Show me you earned it.
God, Olivia,
Olivia, I don't like this.
Who gives a crap what you like?
I would say yeah. Leave her, like, don't.
Okay, just leave her alone, Olivia. You didn't see her at Charity Point. She's had a rough night, right, Violet?
Nothing has even happened yet. It's all noise and fury. They haven't fixed it. Tonight is the blue moon. Yanis is aligned. Don't you get it? This is once every 10, 20 years. Once this is done, we're all set.
It's like, okay, Olivia,
whoa.
I think I understand that you're thinking something's about to happen, right? But like, I think you're under a false impression that
I think because the thing that she just said she just said something that's very interesting, where she's like, this alignment only happens every 20 years. And it's like
the Ascension stuff probably, right?
No, right, but what I mean to say is that the way that she said that indicates to me that she doesn't actually know anything about the alignment. She just wants the alignment to be true, and I think the ghosts are feeding into that. Because, like, if you knew, like, if you're into, like, cosmic alignment type stuff, that's not something that you can double the amount of time interval between. It's pretty exact, you know?
Absolutely nothing is going to...
Hold on. I'm sorry, Olivia, but I'm out.
What?
Yeah, I can't do this anymore either.
You're both out? We just...
In many forms of games, being out of bounds refers to being outside the available playing area and can result in severe penalties.
Shut up!
Right. Please.
Oh.
Alone, please.
Well,
Enough.
alone.
You will not triumph.
You will not reach,
Even
if we
must push
you out.
Hey!
Whoa.
Okay. Is this remember because we already had like our little hide and seek moment, right? Because you remember in the first game we had the hide and seek moment in the house.
I don't remember that actually.
Yeah, it was whatchamacallit with Alex. But we had another hide and seek moment here outside. I don't know, would they do that? Would they do it again in this place?
I don't know. I'm gonna say L.
Okay.
Turning off the power.
Flicking a switch isn't scary, guys.
God damn it.
Olivia, what?
Hey, lady, I don't know what the f you think you're doing here, but this ain't your house!
Huh?
Look, it's an end sign.
What do those little triangles do again?
They're keys.
Mess with it.
Opening the door.
Don't mess with it. Those things are dangerous.
Olivia, find, and seek. And we can shelter.
Oh no.
It's a particle of grace. Luna is speaking to us.
This is not Luna. This is...
Both one out, then go. I know my place in this universe.
Wait, Olivia, what are you doing?
fixing it.
Crap, Riley. We have to stop her. Get a radio.
Get a radio. Counter radio her. Oh, down.
Wait, am I supposed to?
Right down.
No, Olivia, this.
Oh, you maybe have to go the other way. Because she's blocking her. I think you can go up, right, and down.
Oh, okay. I see what you say. Okay, first off, right down. I get it. My thought when you said right down, I thought you meant literally the furthest right down of the thing. But no, you were just telling me a direction because you're talking about the one that's in the mural room, like the prayer room that we said earlier.
Yeah, there's the circle of like this matters.
I don't know if you can tell. There's a lot of circles in this environment, so it's kind of hard for me to tell.
What? She talked to you before? She pretended to listen to your prattle? Wake up! I've been your friend for 15 years.
The not the Violet, we're pals, not that one.
Violet, come on, we're pals, right?
This is not your race.
Please.
Oh, the radio is physically moving. Okay.
Okay, but now he's gonna block her from the other side.
It's over. Crap.
Riley,
Riley.
Can you get out
Hello?
of please?
I'm sorry,
Going for it.
Olivia, but
Oh, god damn
You have
it.
to go down.
in 8 months.
Yeah.
Hold on, yeah.
I don't know. Ever since your parents.
Just
Ow!
move!
Fine. Jesus.
Oh
Dude.
dear. Okay, try to grab radio, yeah.
Holy shit.
I think it's time we save people maybe instead, hopefully. Oh no, you're gonna have to climb. It's freaking vertical.
How do I... Oh, probably the banister.
Glory, maggots!
Oh, will you just shut your trap?
Change it back. It does what it needs to. We are only custodians. You're all so fortunate.
You can't control this, Olivia. Not even a little bit.
Oh, shut up.
Where is the,
Keep going, keep going. Can you not pull yourself up?
It's fucking hard.
No!
What? What?
I need this to work. Give me my radio!
I'm sorry, Olivia. I know you obviously want to do something here.
Oh.
But it's not gonna happen. You're done. It's done.
I need this to happen tonight. It's the blue moon.
What are you talking about? It's her parents.
Shut up. Don't talk to them about
I
it.
mean, we've seen them.
It's none of their... It has nothing to do with them.
Go on, Charlie. What's all this about? Charlie.
It's her parents. It's her parents. They were part of this cult.
It's not a cult!
They believed in this stuff, and they died in that plane crash.
Plane
Living
crash.
with their aunt and uncle for the last 2 years.
It's not a cult. It's a faith, and it's real. Tonight only proves it.
I don't know if tonight really proved it.
Jesus, Elle.
Definitely
your
not
parents
Elle.
died and?
So
I think because why are you doing this is probably parent related.
like Jay is like, we already know Jay is like, you think that they ascended to Planet Shine and you're trying to bring them back because, dude, I feel you. Like,
What is it exactly that you believe in, Olivia?
I believe sometimes it's better to just stay. Just stay in a moment that you know won't last. But that you know is better than anything that will ever come after. Heritage believes that all time, all matter is constant and persistent. And you can talk to other times, other versions of you, of loved ones. On certain days when the lunar veil is weak. Tonight's the blue moon. And if you give me back my radio, I'll be able to bring them back. I'll be able to live.
I wanted to say I wish there was an option of you're being falsely led.
I wish that
what's
that was
happening here.
I don't
is
think
not
that Riley the character has figured that out yet though. Right?
So okay, that'll be interesting. She thinks that these ghosts are not related to, or she hasn't figured out that they're not related to whatever this parentage believes.
Yeah.
You think?
I firmly believe that the ghosts are able to like peer into your past and stuff to like kind of figure out, because that's what they're doing, right? Like that's what they did to they did to Riley, that's what they did to Jacob, that's what they did to Alex back in the first game. So I firmly believe that Olivia has probably been manipulated by the ghosts, and the ghosts are like, oh, this bitch crazy. We can use this.
This is what you care about. We'll use that. So I or J, yeah. I like I in that, like, hey,
reality check.
Realize that what you're doing is actually actively hurting people.
I do like. I would like. The thing is that it's like just saying like what would I saying I'm sorry. We already did that. We already said I'm sorry, Olivia, when we took away the radio. Right now,
I think I'm sorry in this case is like I can't give it to you. No, I
right.
can't. I'm sorry,
course.
but I won't.
But so like what happens when we say I? When we say I
don't know. Like you said, it's kind of like, hey, don't forget your friends all did this for you and you almost just killed them. Like, are you sure you want to go down this path when something even worse could be there?
I hope that, like, so I think you just hit the nail on the head of what I hope that turns into.
Yeah.
Right? Like, think of the actual consequences of what you're doing. But I worry that the game won't necessarily take us down that path. But
that's I don't know. That's the thing about the writing, right?
I also like in a little bit of a meta context, I'm now realizing that I'm completely invalidating like a big part of the design of the game. Because like that was like a big thing for Oxenfree 1, apparently, was the fact that it had like this real-time dialogue system where there was technically a fourth option. A little
bit, yeah.
Right? But at the same time, like this is what I like to do. I like to think about what the dialogue could mean, you know, as opposed to just snap decision. Because snap decision, I would have said J, but I'm thinking about I.
I'm thinking about I too, and plus there's not an exclamation mark, so we're not. I don't
think she's yelling
that at her. Yeah.
You're crazy is obviously just not going to work. I'm sorry, Olivia feels a little milquetoast, but appropriate, whereas I is definitely incendiary, but I think that's kind of what she needs. I think we need to like, hey, fucking focus, dude. You're fucking hurting your friends. Oh, that might be a thing. What if she says like, they're not my friends?
Well, then we get freaking.
Then we get Charlie and Violet on our side, right? All right, I'm gonna say
not
I.
Maybe what it is, like maybe it'll be, and maybe we wouldn't be able to convince her right now anyway, right?
I'm gonna say I.
Maybe.
I agree. I think you're right.
Of them. You almost got your friends killed to hang out with people who are already dead. Not exactly an even trade.
Whatever.
Very teen response.
Well, I mean,
there are beings on the other side. You've seen them too. They're not what you think. They can help you, help me, help everyone.
Was that a car on your mic?
I think so, yeah.
And I'll show
Smash it or keep
the difference between keeping it versus smashing it here.
I'm worried that keeping it might mean that she like steals it from us while we're having a conversation, but smashing it is that's a lot.
Violent in this regard, yeah. I don't want it to be a symbolic thing also where it's like smashing the radio will cut any
ties with her.
Any
sympathy, like literally just being like, no, you are wrong. Like clearly she is a child that has been suffering greatly for a long time due to the untimely death of her parents.
Yeah, and it's also such a weird thing because it's the option between keep it or smash it, not give it to her or don't give it to her.
Yeah, because in neither case are we giving it to her.
Yeah.
That is kind of interesting. It's a really interesting. I guess just keep it, right?
Yeah.
I'm keeping this. And once the transmitters are done, maybe I'll think of giving it back.
Whatever you have to do.
Huh.
Okay. That was okay, I think.
I think they're the ghosts of a World War II relic. What exactly have these things said?
Leave is possible.
Oh, she's possessed.
I am feeling.
God, can't you just leave them alone?
You know, I like you.
I like you a lot, Riley. I really do. I wish this didn't have to be so hard for you.
Okay, I don't know what's happening now.
You hate it. I hate it. Nobody wants to see their friends possessed. Nobody wants to feel that. I'm sorry, the night's progressed to the point where I can speak a little more freely. My name's Alex.
Alex!
What?
I was like, yeah, whoever's talking right now is not like
Is not one of the ghosts, because the ghosts are very fragmented and focused. Dude, we're fucking talking. Okay, so that means that this is the true ending, Alex, right? Because that was part of the sacrifice. Because remember, in the true ending, which is not the good ending, in the true ending, Alex sacrifices herself in order to get a signal out to another Alex in another dimension, allowing them to just turn their ass around and not go to Edward's Island. So this is the Alex this is un-Alex that made the sacrifice, and now we're talking to her.
Yes.
That's crazy!
Alex? You're not submarine people?
Wait, you're not? From the submarine? The Kanaloa?
No, but they're around. Some of them, anyway. It hasn't all been us.
Just mostly. We were teenagers, like Olivia and her friends.
We went to Edward's Island, I don't know, years ago, months, weeks from now. It's hard to tell.
It used to be a military base, but now it's...
I got it, Ren. Thank you.
Oh my god, all of them are there.
What?
All of them are there.
That's not the true ending, though. The true ending was that the rest of the kids made it out. Okay?
It may just be even though it was the good ending, because remember she was stuck in a loop. I guess everyone was stuck in the loop with her.
Yeah, we knew that.
Unclear on how the whole thing will work?
Well, Clarissa, you don't need to know how the whole thing...
I just didn't say anything. I was so flabbergasted.
You have been the arrow in my side for a while. Whenever we try to get out, whenever we get close, it's never quite worked. Never stuck. But this time it will. And do you know why? I've never tried it with Olivia. And she has a fire in her that will burn away every obstacle. You aren't the hero of this story, right?
Okay,
What the fuck is wrong with Riley? Or what the fuck is wrong with Alex?
Because even if Alex were to get out, it's still possession. You still need to possess people. Like, it's not like, where are your bodies?
I think that might be what Alex is trying to do. I think Alex is trying to get out without possession. Because something that she said that was really keen there for a second, where she said, me and my friends went to Edward's Island, I don't know, years ago, weeks or months, maybe weeks from now, right? She said weeks from now, as if they went to Edward's Island in the future. So I wonder if her plan is to like, in the first game, Alex takes the opportunity in the true ending to sacrifice herself in order to give a message to a different Alex in a different timeline, which establishes that timelines exist, right? Like as a function. So what if Alex is currently trying to figure out a way of physically moving them either before or after all of this happens so they can just get back to their fucking lives? And that's why they said, like, we quote unquote need your future.
Okay, this is weird.
But my problem is that, like, I don't know, this feels like, is Alex the villain?
I don't know, because I feel like the submarine guys, the Kanaloa people, would still always be trying to escape as well, you know?
That just feels so weird, doesn't it? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Riley was a teen, so I guess it's entirely possible that being stuck in an infinite time loop fucking changes you, and then it becomes like, dude, just let me out. Just fucking let me out. Like, I'm sick of this.
I would say J or I.
I say I. I make sense.
Oh, you make sense.
Wait, are you trying to seriously tell me that I've been the problem here?
You are the problem. For me, at least. For us. Your plan with the transmitters? It's a good one. It is. It just might stop us. If that's what you want. Do you know what you want, Riley? Do you? because I've traveled 1,000,000 miles and 1,000,000 more years just to watch you eat breakfast.
What?
I think that was Alex saying, like, I've been doing this for a lot longer than you have.
I was just...
They're teenagers?
Are you okay?
All this time, I thought...
Wow! Evil Alex!
Shadow Alex.
that they were the beings Olivia was talking to. But it's kids. Just kids. It's kids that go to Kamina High. I probably did lawn work for their parents. I don't know. It just changes things. But they're really stuck. And we're fighting them off. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe any of this is really happening.
What? You feel bad for them now?
I feel differently about it now.
I don't even know how to feel.
What are the chances that the entity we were just speaking to was lying and isn't actually Alex?
I don't know. Like a big one? Just because it's like, I don't... Okay, Alex, understandable, maybe. But, like, I don't know which version we're, like, talking about. Because I thought that in Alex's playthrough, one of them, only Alex needed to sacrifice herself because...
And the kids leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was the only one that needed to sacrifice herself and get stuck in the afterlife, essentially. Or not the afterlife, like that weird radio dimension where all the radio ghosts are stuck.
Yeah.
Like she was the only one who needed to sacrifice herself to get stuck there. And then and then was able to send a signal out that allowed Riley to get out, which allowed Ren, Clarissa, and them to get out, right? But
yeah.
So the reason I ask this, and it's like, I do feel it. Right? I feel a little bit of a sense of like, oh, well, if Alex wants to get out, maybe we do want them to get out, right? Because I played Oxenfree 1 and I know that Alex has a good head on her shoulders and I know that she's a good guy. However,
but we don't at the same time know if this Alex hasn't been changed by
exactly. We don't know if this Alex has been changed, and also these characters do not know Alex. We know Alex in a meta context because we played the original game, but then these characters don't. So, like, I don't know, like Jacob being like, oh, I feel bad for them. It's really weird to me that their first response isn't being like, huh, more ghosts, right?
Definitely, we still have to do what we have to do. But, I feel less great about the whole thing. Not that I felt great about it at all, but... Okay, never mind. Garland, right? That's the last location?
So we're not gonna wonder about the 3 kids, you know? They're gone.
They're gone.
Oh my gosh, what if it's a thing about... Well, I think we're, obviously with the way we're doing, we're just gonna... Because these kids are innocent, technically, right? I wonder if it'll be a choice where if you know the previous game, Alex will ask you, like, will allow us to trade places with these guys?
Really don't like that, though. I don't know.
Isn't that interesting, though? Because one of them, it relies on you playing the first game and having sympathy for Alex.
Could we just take a breather for a second here?
Sure.
That was a lot.
Sure. I mean, yeah, we earned it, I guess. 2 minutes.
So, parentage is just moon gazing and yoga mats. That's good to know, I guess. They actually remind me of another group like them. The Migration? I remember when they were pitching tents in the 90s. But the actual act, the natural act, migration, pretty interesting. How baby birds do it instinctively. So sometimes programming, like bird programming, has a glitch. And birds will actually fly north. You know, instead of south.
Because it's a metaphor.
They hook up. And suddenly, we have a whole new generation of birds going the wrong way. You know, I wonder about the other birds, the ones flying the natural way. When they see birds going in the opposite direction. And I just wonder how many of them change their mind, turn around. I wonder how many of them find a different way.
What? Oh my god. What?
Why bring this up?
What? I'm so like, I mean, I guess if she's like making a connection, or if she knew, I'm so confused. Why?
I mean, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, why bring this up? I'm so confused.
Well, because like the trope is typically you say this when the other person is your lover, right? Like normally that's when you say this.
Yeah.
But we just met Jacob today, so clearly that's not the case. Whatever, I'm gonna say.
You know, this
I'm
reminds
pregnant.
This is so weird.
I found out before I took the job. I'm 2 months.
Ah, then I do have that 2020 hearing. Or, yeah. Congratulations? I'm sorry, is this a balloons and yay type of thing? Or, let me know there.
Sure, yeah, balloons. Balloons. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay. I am understanding more why you'd want to take this job. Security, you know? I sense a security. Maybe you're planning to move back. I don't know. Actually, I don't know why I'm talking so much.
I don't know. I think it's pretty awkward. I feel like I'm gonna get it. I get what's happening. I feel it.
Let you drive our little chat here. Starting now.
J or L?
Do L. I feel like this pretty much has identified or been like enigmatic of their or emblematic of their relationship so far, is that Jacob doesn't shut the fuck up, but Riley's okay with that.
Step.
You can just ask whatever you want. It's fine.
If you don't already know, which one would you prefer, a boy or a girl? I have no idea when you can, identify.
Yeah, I was like, I know it.
And, any names? And if I'm prying, please say so.
I was actually thinking Rex.
A little boy named Rex.
Could you imagine a woman who's getting visions from the future, but then her response to these visions isn't like, whoa, wow, it's like, all right, fine. Like, well, I know I'm pregnant now. I thought I missed a couple cycles, but fucking okay. Hi, Rex.
That sounds great. It will look awesome on a Little League sheet. Why that one?
It's their name, Rex. I guess I'll never know how I came up with it.
So, bird's eye, how do you, feel overall?
Honestly, because we started off in the visions, it started off kind of bad, but like
The kid is turning around very slowly.
Yeah. So I would say hopeful.
I would say hopeful is obviously the optimistic thing to say, whereas L is kind of brutal, because I think the implication of L, because remember Riley grew up without a mom. I think Rex is going to grow up without a dad.
Yeah.
Because where's he?
We don't even know. We haven't even talked about any parent other party related.
Hopeful. I am. I should probably be worried, and part of me is very worried, incredibly worried, but hope is still winning.
Well, it should stay that way. Maybe this is weird, but thanks for telling me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Not many know.
Lucky me.
We're going through this kind of life and death experience. We've literally been jumping. We've literally been jumping off cliffs. And
You know that thing that you've been
pregnant.
seeing where it's like you jump across and then they catch it with their chest and pull themselves up. No wonder Rex has issues. His head's caved in.
Oh my god.
One last transmitter. I think I know a good spot.
We got like what, half an hour left ish?
So
What?
Downwards? I guess? Wait, what? I guess let's just follow him.
AI is getting a little fucked up there.
AI is messing around.
So, can I ask you the dumbest question in the world?
It's a good transition there.
what an interesting phrase to start with.
And I mean the dumbest. Dumb. Embarrassing. Throw a sad rock.
Phone ring?
So, either that's a new species of bird we're naming after me, or that is a phone ringing. Somewhere.
What?
Fingers crossed for the former. Okay, we just hit a major bingo square. Hey,
These feel a little more
All right.
than random stray
Ingrid.
thoughts, but okay, Maggie.
Ingrid, stray thoughts, consider this an addendum to our last conversation. I have no religion. I cannot say it is the pursuit of knowledge, as I gave up the chase quite a while ago. My father was devout, my mother less so. I patterned after her. Faith in a system where I cannot see its purpose is hard for me. What is the purpose of chemical existence? I've never read a satisfactory answer. That's a stupid fucking question. Talking about the dumbest questions. What's the purpose of fundamental functions of the universe? There is no fucking purpose, idiot. It's a system. Anyway, mayhem is the order in which the universe was founded, I think. The stories we take from that mayhem are us trying to line up events in a way that makes sense for our sanity. I am happy for anyone who finds peace in this ocean. I am happy parentage gives you some peace. I am not exactly jealous, but perhaps I should be. M. Once again, this might be Maggie, probably Maggie, could also be Mel.
Yeah.
Rain in the wild? I should go inside and buy a lottery ticket. Oh,
Yay.
dude, you better be packing hand sanitizer.
Hello?
Is that what we're worrying about right now? Really?
There. Pause. Alarm.
What if this is Alex?
Yeah.
What if this disjointed, weirdly helpful voice is Alex, and the person we just talked to was one of the ghosts who just ended up stealing her voice? Plus everybody else's voice,
And
right?
plus they know about Alex, so maybe, yeah. Oh. The range, yeah. What
Shelley?
concern as well?
Park Ranger Shelley?
The forest. Shelley. Not to cabin.
Okay.
For my own blood and form of.
Oh, it's a loved one. Potentially.
Wait, are you saying the Park Ranger and you are related, or?
Oh! Well, we figured out who this is.
Okay.
Yo!
Okay.
What's the name of the
We gotta-
market?
Funnies? Family market?
Do you remember the voicemail that she left with Shelley? About comedy and things being funny? Are you paying attention?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I have to recollect about what
We could,
previously
I
had
think,
said.
like, depending on what day it is, sometimes I feel like we could hide uranium in your skull and no one would ever know.
But, I mean, all I'm concerned about right now is contacting Shelley to be like...
As soon as
not
this
leave.
hangs up, I'm immediately calling Shelley.
Park Ranger. That message on her answering machine was trying to lead us
Ranger
here.
Shelley?
What? Evelyn? You saw that, right?
Riley, hey, find out anything about that answering machine message I got?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I think a ghost of a dead relative is trying to warn you. So if you have an uncle that served on the Kanaloa, maybe think about not leaving your station for the rest of the night. Over.
I do. I have a great uncle. He was a sonar, I think.
I guess this will be the opportunity where we call everyone.
Crud. It said I shouldn't leave the station anymore? I was just about to...
No. No.
I was just about to go do a check on another distress call. Do you not think I should go?
I think...
I sound stupid
no.
just asking.
Don't go, Shelly. Seriously, it's not worth the risk. I'd listen to it. Over.
I hope this is not a thing where it's actually the opposite, because I'll be so mad.
Yeah, but there's no indication of that, right? Like, if they're doing that, that's just on them.
I hope this isn't I just hope this is something real. Okay, Riley. Radio if you need anything. And thanks for this. Over and out.
Okay, let's check up on everyone else. Hold on.
Save Shelly. Okay, so I think it's real.
Doing okay, Nick? Yeah.
You tell me, how's your snowstorm? Because mine is... Let's start with unexpected.
Snow? Where are you?
Well, I thought I knew, and then it started snowing. And thus our story brings us to the present. Only, well, I'm not sure what color we'd call this snow.
Okay. I don't know. I think you need to leave.
Tastes like blood, though. Maybe we go with blood. Sure,
Don't eat that yet.
Oh my good God. Do not eat that.
Not trying to, but a squall like this, a flake or two is bound to clear the lips. Yep, let's go with blood.
God.
That taste is unmistakable. Stay warm, kiddo. Over and out.
Well, I hope he's okay, but he seems
I
to be heading
think
towards
Nick
bad.
I think Nick is a ghost.
This is weird.
I don't think Nick is real. Because, like, the thing is that every time we call him, the fucking water is weird in some way, right? Like, at first it was perfectly still. Then it was sharp, like literally physically sharp. Like, it cut his eyelid. And then the third time around, I don't remember how it was weird because I was focused on other stuff at the time, but it was also weird. And now this time it's snowing blood flakes. I think that motherfucker.
Well, I
think
guess
that
all
he's.
we can do is keep talking to him. I guess.
I think he's going through hell, literally.
Please.
Hey, Evelyn, are you there? Come in. Over.
Riley, hey, what's up?
What?
Anything to report? Over.
Things are pretty crazy here, Evelyn. There's a teenager, Olivia, that's been doing everything. I mean, she hasn't been doing everything, but she started the boulder rolling down the mountain. I think we're getting to the end, though, but just hang tight. Over.
All right, sounds good, Riley. Olivia. Ugh. I've never met an Olivia I liked. You know, I wish I could have offered more, just support in some way during...
I don't know. How about answering your radio?
Thanks for the update, Riley, and as always, call me when you plant it. Thanks.
I don't. Do we think there's a bug?
Can I ask you the dumbest
Oh,
question?
we're back to the dumbest question in the world, huh?
And I mean the dumbest. Dumb. Embarrassing. Throw a sad rock.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because it's dumb. It's the dumbest. But I'm still...
Jacob, I'm gonna fucking punch you. Just answer the question. Or ask the question.
After this,
Oh, sure, yeah.
just friends. Legit, no prefixes. And not even like best friends. More like, it's 3 a.m. I need a cheeseburger and a cherry Danish.
Yeah, I also say, but that's not a dumb question.
I'm worried that there
That's
might
fine
be
to
a
ask.
thing where we're gonna get another vision of Rex in the future, and it's gonna be like fucking Jacob's the dad. Or not like the dad, but like stepdad, right?
I mean, I guess I don't.
I would genuinely
Why not?
prefer
Whatever.
not to have that happen.
Well, he just said no prefix. It's just friend. I think that's fine.
Correct. So I think J is like, yeah, friends is good, whereas I is like, well, maybe something more.
Well, I just think I don't think it's dumb to ask someone to be your friend.
I think it is.
Okay, well, you're just stupid. We know that. So I think that's not an unusual.
So what do you want, I or J?
I like I. I think I is nicer just because it's like, no, that's not dumb. I think that's fine.
I'm in, but dude, that is not the dumbest question.
Do you want to be my friend? What am I, 9? I'm happy with your answer, but still, it's a dumb question. But I'm
It's
so
not
happy.
dumb. Asking somebody to be your friend is not dumb.
What do we call this?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there is a
Highly Racob?
not that. I or J. Kind of like I again.
I's kind of fun, yeah.
For you know.
For the record.
The record?
You already named it perfectly. We are 3 a.m. food friends. That's like a thing. Or rather, we're making it a thing right now.
Hell yeah, 3 a.m. food friends. Yes, thing made. All right, well, let's survive the night.
Okay.
And then someday we can get drunk playing mini golf.
3 a.m. food friends.
Where the fuck is there a highway?
Special friends, 3 a.m. food friends. It's always good to have more friends, especially after freaking surviving a night with
Olivia will never forgive us.
ghosts.
How's that sit with you? Like, she'll never, ever.
Comfortably.
Yeah, I'd love to join you at the booth, but, for the rest of her life, when Olivia thinks of me, it'll ruin her day. I hate that.
I mean, that's...
But hey,
no one likes that, but
wanted
it's
the
like...
radio
Yeah.
so badly.
I mean, I like there's the difference between like making a kid really sad and like tearing apart the fabric of reality because you're being tricked by ghosts. Like, I don't know. I guess like how do I phrase this? I guess it's not literally disproving anything, but like I don't, and I think you would tend to agree, just in the context of the video game, I guess. I don't think that there is even a remote possibility that Olivia's parents are out there somewhere. Because every single ghost that we've encountered has been involved with the Kanaloa incident, period. Right?
Mm.
There's never been any indication of anything outside that, to the point where it's like I don't even know if it necessarily on like quote unquote technical definition, I don't even know if like the radio ghosts even count as ghosts, because they're literally just like people's consciousness is stuck between time and dimensions, which is also crazy, but it's not like their immortal spirit got locked somewhere, I guess. So it's like, I don't know, like telling that to a kid who's clearly grieving and also very religious isn't really gonna do anything positive there. But it's just at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like we would have to go back in time and put your parents on the Kanaloa, or I guess send them to fucking Edwards Island, and then you're just gonna be evil forever. I don't know.
Oh, unfortunately.
How did my night go from wondering just how many different lights can pop up on my dash to being scared of the power of a radio? That's like not a thing to be scared
The
of.
triangles in the background.
Murders, bad test results. Those count.
What's your biggest
So
fear?
what is something to be scared of? What's your biggest fear?
Distracting me from fear by asking about fear is, yeah, a choice, but sure. An ant float, it's not a dessert. We'll look that up sometime and enjoy having a new recurring nightmare. I'm scared of a radio.
Oh, I feel like I should do this now.
Where my
Hold on.
license led. Add that to the list of things I'll never look at the same. And I don't mean radios. I mean, well, beer? Yeah, I think it'll feel a little different after tonight, if that makes sense.
Oh, it's what I thought it was.
Let's get the
What?
trailer replaced. I can only eat.
Yeah, when like ants, when there's enough ants that get together, they form. They're like buoyant and are able to just like float around, and they'll be alive.
What the fuck is his problem?
I guess they're kind of scary if you think about it, but so many ants. Evelyn, I'm Garland? What? I don't know what I just saw there.
It was the fucking signpost, Saba. Can you pay attention?
I was looking at Ant Float.
Okay.
The most interesting question.
Oh my god.
I wonder what the point of having even more channels is.
Why not just make it the same channels, but now you're like tapping into like a different
we're getting
fucking
close.
frequency or something?
There we go. Go back.
Good call. Good call.
Well, the kids certainly aren't here.
Invent the bridge. Like,
Well, they are. They said they were at the church. The church is this way.
But how'd they get in with the door?
I don't know, video game logic.
Just go over it. They put this one up in the late 1800s. I guess that's why I'm thinking about it. How people must have looked at it, the bridge. And for some people, it was their only way to work. Maybe it was where they had their first kiss.
Can I describe something that I think might irk me if it happens towards the end of the game? I am objectively and actively trying to not have Riley and Jacob become like a thing, right? That is my explicit vocalized statement.
Yeah.
However, if we get another vision where Jacob would have shown up, right, like saying hi to Rex or like helping him through something or whatever, but in our version, it's just either nobody or just Riley. That is a little weird to just be like, oh, so, because what, Rex was like 11, right? Like maybe 10, 11, 12, something like that. So you're telling me that like if that happens, that in the context of the game, she doesn't find somebody in a decade to like help with the kid, I guess. I don't know. Because, like, I don't know, I'm just thinking about it in, like, the video game context, where it's like, how weird would it be if, like, you have that emotional scene, and then just, like, a random guy shows up that you've, like, never seen.
I don't want to live forever. But I don't want to die forever, either. You know what I mean? I don't want to be actual nothing, you know? But in eternity...
This is a you thing. The L is definitely, you're like, no, I don't find it scary at all.
Not in the slightest. Like, there's a difference, obviously. Like, every time I bring up the idea of, like, you know, living forever isn't actually... Like, living forever is purely conceptual, so anybody who says that it's scary is just not thinking creatively enough. They always bring up stuff where it's like, well, what happens if you're living forever and they just lock you in a box at the bottom of the ocean? And it's like, they could do that to you now, dumbass. Like, what do you mean? If you live forever, then your brain will turn off, and then you won't be a problem anymore. I don't know what to fucking tell you. You know, it's like, oh well, what happened? Like, what happens when all your family dies? And it's like, you have more families. People get remarried all the time. That doesn't mean that the other people in your life don't matter. It means that you move on, and luckily, by living forever, you have an infinite number of chances to move on, you know? Like you know that thing I described to you, the idea of the iron ball of grief that resides within your soul? Remember me telling you about this?
I think so.
Like the idea of like grief is a ball that sits in your soul and it never changes size. It's just your soul grows around it as you like experience more life and more love or whatever.
I do remember.
Like, you're going to experience an infinite amount of grief if you live forever, but you're also going to experience an infinite amount of life, which makes that grief easier to bear. You know? I don't know. I don't even know. I guess I'm just going to say
Consciousness is just as scary.
Oh, come on.
In a way, I'm really glad that I was talking about some bullshit about, like, a thing that didn't happen.
You know, Jacob Summers, disheveled fix-it man for hire.
Oh, thank you.
Yo, well, hey, guess what? There's literally nothing other than this church.
But behind the church. It's part of the old mine system. We could probably get up there if we find the other end of the tunnel. Which, you know, big if.
I feel like you literally pointed past a more obvious choice.
What I mean is that the ledge up there seems like the best spot to drop a transmitter. To me.
I mean, it's probably more stable, yeah.
Just the plan A before it became, let's climb the rickety church
What the
tower.
fuck is all this?
Maybe you have other ideas.
Mines or church?
Well, I think the mines is a more stable like ground, right?
I think he's saying like the ledge outside the mines, which I guess so. Like that's assuming that it's like a rotting, decrepit church, which makes sense. And I don't know. I feel like they're gonna take us into the mines anyway, so I could say mines.
Yep, I'm on board. Let's find the other end.
Hey, you're the one with the transmitters.
What is this?
I feel like we should be looking into this stuff too as well.
This is some kind of equipment.
It's running down.
Huh. I think I've seen one of these before.
Please don't touch it.
Oh, I'm not. Who knows if it's grounded? I'm just curious. Wonder what that cable is connected to, and what it's for.
Oh, there's multiple cables running down this way.
Well, that definitely is not the side of the thing we need. There's another one.
Oh, great.
Oh, well, the mine's closed, Zach. We need to go back to when the mine's open to get in.
Yeah.
The last one was helpful. Maybe whatever's inside.
Do you want to check what's to the right real fast?
Or, whenever's inside.
Or whenever.
Good
call.
Why are there so many wires, cords, cables, whatever, leading into that building? This isn't open still.
Let's
right?
learn what's in this building, because maybe it's something we can do in the past too.
Sure, we'll call them fresh. Either someone was here recently, or someone is here presently.
Huh. I wonder why.
Yeah, beats me.
Garland Post Office, established 1878.
Post?
Jesus!
Hey, if you're in the post office and you're
Oh, another person. Yes.
Hi. Yes, I'm a human.
Yeah, of course you are. At least tell me you didn't break my equipment. Over.
I don't think so.
I don't think we broke anything.
Okay. Name's Hank Chapman, and I just took your picture.
Hank! That was the kid of the lady from the letter. Remember, she was told, like, tell Hank about his older brother?
Yeah.
Assuming you were facing the camera. Otherwise, it'll be the wall.
Well, aren't you the lucky one. I usually charge for headshots. Over.
That flash wasn't meant for you. Listen, I'm an amateur hobbyist investigator of the inexplicable. And I don't know if you've noticed, but tonight has been... the professionals would likely call it unusual. Around town, I've set up a series of EMF boosters. Equipment I use to capture, well, let's call it evidence of the unusual. Something's been screwing with them, so I need them checked. One of them is outright not responding. I'm assuming the worst. Can you help me out?
Okay.
Sure, you got it.
I feel like this feels kind of late, but...
It feels very late in the game to be doing this.
But it's not possible, because we couldn't have gotten here before.
You put in the right code, you get to see what's inside. If you spot anything, maybe snap a picture. If you can, I'll make it worth your while. Call if you have any trouble. See you in the obit. Over and out.
Oh my god, do you think...
Talking about this thing, right?
No.
It says EMF on the side here.
You think this could help us?
Hank seems like I want to say a good guy, but these EMF booster things, it's a fun pet project for him, but unless they're going to help us plant this transmitter, I say let's ignore it and try the mines. You know?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to dismiss anything that might be of use.
No, I get that. I just don't see how this will be of use yet. I think that came from outside. Hank mentioned grabbing a picture. I've got my camera with me. Let's see if we find anything flashworthy.
So it's next to... I'm a little confused. Yeah, let's go to these first.
So we got some numbers here. Or digits, I guess, on a dial.
You're not able to move that, right?
No.
Careful.
Okay, so second one is 3.
Oh, it's my
Nope,
keyboard.
apparently you can't change it.
Cool. But
Are we
what
supposed to know
number?
something here?
He said it was on the side of something. I'm just going to go back real quick, because obviously there's another EMF booster, like, up there. But I thought he said that the code was on the side of something. Here?
Maybe, did you try going upstairs? Oh.
Tragedy. 12 lives claimed in deadly mineshaft collapse. Latimer Mines no longer in operation. Garland mourns its greatest enterprise alongside 12 cherished sons. Ugh. From 1892. I guess that's
1892?
Yep.
It's the only number we've gotten? 1892?
Andrew Rhines, postmaster 1878 to 1903.
Oh, frick.
Must have been the first.
Huh? Oh, right. First postmaster for the town. Yeah, that makes sense. Why they'd hang a picture.
Maybe it's his brother?
Wow.
Tom? You think Tom related?
Well, it's not a password. It's supposed to be like an alignment thing. I mean, 1878, I guess, makes sense, because that's the founding of the town, but I don't know. So second digit, it said, was 3. So let's check this one out, I guess. See if it has anything.
Okay, this is how my mind works. I just remembered something. Knock,
Okay,
knock.
what? Okay, who's there?
Who's there?
Howie.
Howie who?
How are we gonna hide this dead body?
Oh my god. Beautiful.
That was awful.
I thought it slightly relevant, maybe not.
Okay.
Just trying to like.
Hold on 1 second.
Never mind.
Ooh. Scary. Hope Mike has been doing well, lurking in the ether. Things got kind of complex here. I wonder if we were supposed to find more people, but I'm not sure. I don't think we missed anywhere, like, really big.
Hello, I'm back. 2. 3, 2. Cool.
Wait, was that a ... Wasn't all the way... Oh, the thing on the... yeah. Or maybe not that. The window?
I see benches and some kind of weird flag with a pickaxe.
NWMA Garland chapter. Oh, okay. I think I can guess. No. Northwestern. Miners. Miners because of the flag.
Association? The Northwest Miners Association?
Ah, that's it. Or at least it brings back memories of 8th grade Oregon State history. This hall now stands as a permanent memorial to the 12 brave souls who lost their lives during the collapse of Latimer Mines.
Once again, 12 brave souls.
Dedicated by the families of the dead on this day of
1892.
1892 kind of makes sense, though.
Forever in solidarity.
See if that's when they all died. Oh, this one's busted.
Oh, that's what he was saying, right? One of them.
Yeah.
was not
Also,
even
there's a
speaking on?
newspaper.
This is the one.
Oh, the tombstone. Is it Tom?
Yeah, that's toast.
Makes sense that this would be where they're talking about.
Maybe wildlife?
And then maybe that's it. That's Tom. Yeah, the thing for the code.
Almost all of these over here died in 1892.
1892?
Okay.
I guess not. Oh, cemetery. Can you contact? Oh, there's a shiny.
Yes.
Let's see if we can contact.
Ingrid, while I appreciate your attempts to rouse this old sleepwalker, I don't think parentage is the group I need. I'm sure they're good people, you're good people, but I really don't need a social club, and particularly one with such obscure beliefs. I know you said I could ignore the bells and whistles, as you put it, the star maps and all that, but I can't help but feel uneasy with the things that they choose to call important. Changing the context of your perspective is manipulation, Ingrid, even if it's for an ostensibly good purpose. Regardless, at the end of the evening, I'm perfectly content with my books, my thoughts, and my easy chair. The chattering of wind chimes is enough for me. Thank you for the invite. Could be Mel.
Feels like a Maggie or Maggie. Yeah, but also.
Okay.
Oh, we're back here. Well, can you contact Hank?
I'm gonna stand in front of the thing and try to contact Hank.
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, Evelyn, I'm in Garland. Can you hear me? Over.
Yeah, this is Evelyn. I'm at work. Who's this? Over.
This is Riley. I've been talking to you all night. Over.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know Riley. And don't call Maritime Emergency Dispatch unless you have a real emergency. Over and out.
What?
The fuck was that?
What does that? Yeah.
First off, that wasn't even her job.
Almost all of these over here died in 1892.
Should we try calling Hank one more time as well?
Oh, but what the fuck do you listen to any of the words that I fucking say?
Nick, sorry. I mixed them up. God.
1 second.
Hank and Nick. I hope he's okay.
Fucking, oh, it's the mechanical ball downstairs. Okay. Sorry, I heard tapping and then the dog barking, and I was like, what the fuck? And I realized it's the mechanical ball. They're freaking out the dog downstairs.
Oh.
Hey, Nick, it's Riley. You staying safe out there?
Go. Sail back home.
Turn around right now. It's not safe out there. Get off the radio and focus.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I just hope he's smart enough to turn around.
Well, there's no achievement that popped up saying you killed the man, so... We got about a couple more minutes.
Yeah. I was hoping that we would finish today, but I don't think so. Which does kind of suck, because that means that I'm going to be doing No Straight Roads, and then Obra Dinn, and then coming back for the final episode of Oxenfree 2.
Yeah, last day for stream until a while later.
Dude.
Was there supposed to be 4?
I kind of assumed 4 since there were 4 spots. Like 4 numerical slots that you could do. I mean, what's the chances of one of them being in the church, I guess?
Did we see anything going in there?
I didn't see any cables, I don't think so.
Should we do 18? Right?
1892,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, maybe we should try going inside the time tower. Just to, see if those boosters did something.
Huh.
Well, first let's set up this,
Something that seems vaguely logical. Like that, right? 1892?
Yeah. 1892.
Alright, back down to the ladder. Oh, we are like at time.
Yeah, we are at time.
Is there a manual save? I don't remember if there is or not.
I do not recall either.
I don't think so. That's fine.
So.
If we have to redo this section, that'll be like a good refresher
It'll be a
for like a
recap.
month from now. All right. Well, before we wrapped up stream, since you're going to be gone for a month, once again, not that anybody watches these things, but I guess I'm also kind of informing you. I asked Grant to do me a favor since I was going to be gone for a month. I told him, like, well, you don't have to, but otherwise I would just be doing nothing on Sundays. What if we did a little bit of an exchange? Because he's been telling. So I wrote down Sayonara Wild Hearts, which is like a trippy music album that's like playable like a video game. And I wrote down that Grant fucking loved that game and really, really wanted me to play it. I says this to Grant, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck that game is. I know No Straight Roads. That's the game I told you about a bunch. And I was like, well, damn it. Okay, well, yes, that one. And so the exchange is that we're going to do co-op No Straight Roads. And then when we finish that, he's going to do Return of the Obra Dinn. Finally. Okay. Fucking finally. So, hopefully each of those only takes about 6 hours, which I think you could kind of do. I don't know, whatever. And then after that, we'll be back for Oxenfree 2. And then wasn't there a thing that we wanted to do before 13 Sentinels? I feel like there was like a thing that we wanted to slip. Oh, I wanted you to do Tangle Tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted you to take control of Tangle Tower since that game is not very long, maximum 2 weekends. And then we'll do 13 Sentinels, which will probably take until I'm 46.
The end of time. Yeah.
All right. Great. Cool. Yeah. Well, hopefully you enjoy your trip, Saba. I will see you in a month. I'm sure I will be contacting you, like just messaging every once in a while. You're not leaving. You're leaving the 1st, you says, right? Which is Saturday. Okay. So, depending on how things go, I will probably be on a boat for the most of tomorrow. Hopefully seeing some Memorial Day fireworks over the lake. But depending on how things go, I'll reach out, and if you have time, we could do a little Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm free. I've still got like a couple of like events happening between Monday and Tuesday, but
once again, if we don't, that's totally fine. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's really weird. Because I'm going to bring this up really quickly before we like end stream. I think I'm now experiencing the time dilation that is adulthood. Because like, I remember when I was a kid, I saw Iron Man 1, right, with my dad in theaters, which is crazy to think about now. And I remember that years later, when the first Avengers movie came out, they made the promise of the Infinity Stone saga, right? They were like, this is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing this for a long time. And I remember as a kid being like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that's going to be so long from now.
You're waiting for the next movie.
Right. And then Endgame happened, and I was like, holy crap. I saw pretty much the whole thing, like minus Thor Dark World, which was like the worst of the Infinity Stone saga movies. So I'm starting to experience this more and more frequently, where it's like, I remember 6 months ago, maybe as low as 4 months ago, having a conversation with one of my coworkers about this quote unquote mythical double 3-day weekend that we get at Cisco because of the like work holidays that we get, and how like this is like, this is like the thing that a lot of people were like, hell yeah, because it's like it's because essentially for half a month you get to experience the ideal 4-day work week, right? After tomorrow, it's over. Like, it happened. You know what I mean? And so it's like, but it feels like it was yesterday that I learned about it, I guess, is what I'm saying. It's like the time, it's like the dilation of time, where like it feels like it should have been a long time ago, but it felt like it was yesterday that I first heard about it. And it's like, well, damn, that means that fucking 4 to 6 months went by really fucking fast. Anywho.
Yeah, time's crazy, man.
All right. Okay. Goodbye, Saba.
Ciao, ciao. Later. Goodbye.